Forever. Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Welcome to yet another Monday night live stream.
Yes.
Obviously we're not alone, and
Not
this is
alone.
not Chrissy.
Right.
It's a little different than Chrissy.
A little different.
This is none other than Stan Kordonskiy.
I
who
believe
is-
his middle name is
Wait.
the man.
Oh, Stan. Oh, I thought you were gonna actually say his real name.
Sure.
I
What
don't
is your
remember.
full
You
name
told me
again?
it the other
It's
day.
Stanislav Vladimirovich Kordonskiy, but
I mean, try
you
to
can
say
call
that
me
3
Stan.
times. But we call him Stan.
Call me Stan.
Hi Liz, hi Loopy. So obviously we are playing Endless Winter. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say not that. I was gonna say a totally different game today.
Oh,
We're playing Endless
I'm
Winter.
out.
Yeah, I just offended our guest.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say
Unless it was a better game than this.
No,
I was
You were gonna
actually
say like
it wa-
Gloomhaven.
It's not a
I'm
game.
like, okay.
It's not a game. What I was gonna say. I was gonna say Beyond Dead, who's a person who comes to watch us.
Oh,
Why did Beyond Dead?
Beyond Dead.
We're playing Beyond Dead. If you show up tonight, we're playing your game.
You can tell it was not rehearsed.
No, not at all. We just dove in. Actually, right when Randy hit go, I was in the middle of asking why the heck you wouldn't give me the mouse right away.
So I was giving you the business.
Oh my gosh, you gave it. I was so mad.
One
All
dish of business.
Loopy is here and says, "Wow, Chrissy looks different this week." the hair length is a little different.
It's all in the
It's
hair.
mostly the hair
It's all
length.
the hair, folks.
Having deja vu. I've seen the scene before on this channel. Yes, you have. How many times have you been a guest on our show?
I lost count.
Yeah.
I love coming here, so
Oh, we love having you. How do you like that coffee, by the
How
way?
many times?
It was
Like three or
lovely.
three
Do you like
maybe?
it frost, the milk?
it's good. It's good for this time of night. I'm
Yeah.
about to play this fairly involved game. I need to
He
get
needs
my
caffeine. I was
heart
like,
rate up
he
a
walked in.
little.
I'm like, Stan, you need coffee. He's like, all times of the day, yes. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make you some coffee.
Well, you are a nurse, so
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
Goes with the
I drink
territory,
pots
right?
and pots of stuff.
Lots and lots of pots.
Usually not as good as what Ellen makes.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, right. It's pretty dang good. Go.
Hi, Beyond Dead.
Beyond Dead is here, and my game. Yes.
game, yeah.
I don't know why he
Certainly.
said that. What game are we playing? We're playing Beyond Dead. Anyways,
weird.
it is super weird. I
His
don't know
name
why
was-
that came to
his
my
name
head.
wasn't even on the screen.
No, it wasn't. It's bizarre. Okay, a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, this
That's
game
Jackson. That's right.
reminds me of where I live, which is Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
When it starts getting cold
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
it feels like we're living
Yeah,
this
I
reality.
feel like mammoths could live here if we were
yes.
still in the ice age.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh,
Well,
they
actually,
would
I mean,
thrive.
So Wisconsin was mostly covered in ice during the ice age.
It
Yes,
was.
glaciers everywhere. That's how we got them lakes.
Isn't that
So we got a
cool?
lot of lakes. All
If you
the,
go to, like, Lapham Peak,
kettles.
It's got the huge kettles and
Yeah. Also
really
around
funky
March,
looking.
we'll always say, "Is this never gonna end? This
Yes.
winter?
Yes.
Is it not gonna end?
that's
Is
the
it
time
endless?"
I threaten to leave the state every year around that time.
Next version of this game is gonna be Wisconsin. It's gonna be
Your
modern
The
day.
expansion.
Wisconsin expansion.
It's gonna be modern day Wisconsin from November to April.
It's disgusting.
It's
I
what it's
hate
gonna be.
it. I do not like it at all. Stan, looking forward to this one, says Loopy. There's a lot of people talking about this one.
A lot of people are getting their copies right now. Too.
Yeah, people are getting
Yeah.
it, which is
Perfect
exciting.
timing.
I'm expecting the reviews are gonna start rolling out pretty soon, so it's a good good time to get one and get it to the table, get it playing. So hopefully this will help some
Absolutely.
people play it correctly.
Yep, hopefully. And Christmas is right around the corner, so this is kind of a fantastic
It is.
Christmas gift. if
Yes,
do
I
say
mean
so
it's
myself.
it's wintry. There's no
It's
Santa
wintry,
Claus.
yeah. There's no Santa Claus. in this one.
predates Santa Claus.
Predates Santa Claus.
St. Nicholas was not around yet. Happy late birthday, Ellen. Did all of your handsome men surprise you with a wonderful day? Men and women who are my friends surprised me too. My boys totally forgot it was my birthday. And I woke up and I just was staring at my oldest son, Lucas, who's 13. I'm like, what's up? And he's like, why are you in my face? I'm like, what day is it? And then Rainey's like, it's your mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Then he said, I thought it was yesterday. He's like, well, you didn't say happy birthday yesterday.
I thought your birthday was yesterday. Why did you say it then either then? Anyways, it was an amazing day. I just want to give a little shout out to this guy right here. I walked into the convention center, which I'll tell you about in a second. And I'm like, why is Randy standing in the doorway really weird? He comes around the corner. He's got this huge balloon You weren't there for this.
I wasn't.
You were not there for this. So he calls me into the gaming area, grabs my arm, leads me in, gives me a card, a cupcake, a balloon. And he said, I have an announcement to make. So like 200 and something heads were like, oh, and turned around and look. He said, my wife's birthday today. And everybody starts clapping and cheering. And then he took it a step further and started singing to me.
Aww.
Happy birthday. And everybody joined in. I was like, yes. I love my birthday.
The absolute minimal amount of things that go.
So the whole
That was
reason for the
amazing.
convention was just to give you a birthday
So the rest
surprise.
of the convention,
Yeah.
everyone was like, thanks for inviting us
above
to your
and
birthday
beyond.
party.
That's going to be hard to top in the future years.
That's
Standards are high now.
You missed Aaron's comment.
Oh.
Miss Mouse.
Oh my gosh.
Leroy.
Oh, for Pete's Sampras. How are you to even awake? Aaron,
It's tough.
I'm not going to lie. I'm struggling a little bit. I did not drink coffee because I've had too much today to try to
Yes.
keep me awake. But that...
You want to explode your heart.
No, I do not. Also, I'm like glowing because I'm in the middle. It's very bright.
Just stay away from.
I will try to. Did you focus this, by the way? Do we look and focus everybody?
No, I didn't focus it. Though.
Okay.
As long as I'm not here, we're okay.
I've been talking to everybody about Strong Tower board game convention for like, I don't know, over a year now. I mention it every once in a while, post about it every once in a while.
Officially it's been
Maybe not
towards
that
the
long.
beginning of the year.
Yeah, okay. So it finally happened this weekend, and it was
Awesome.
awesome. Yeah. Say amazing.
For the 3 hours that you were
I wasn't there a whole lot. Maybe
He was
like I
not.
couldn't.
He was
yeah,
not there.
but I did it. I did enjoy it a lot. And
Yeah.
I brought my daughter too, and she also
She
had a
loved
blast.
it. She had so much fun. She's so cute. Yeah, it was a smashing success.
I'm looking forward to it next year.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh,
make sure
I
that
feel
I'm
like it's
there
gonna be
for-
bigger.
trying to make it bigger.
I feel like it's gonna be bigger. It was
it's-
amazing.
It's a great one to just play games because a lot of conventions I go to are just like retail heavy and
Yeah.
just sort of like showroom heavy. It's just nice to go somewhere. Like I think I played more games in 3 hours than I played in
Yeah.
like 3 days of Gen Con.
Right? Yeah.
It's amazing.
Sometimes
It was
it's
so much fun walking
Yeah.
around, and like Randy and I were on the staff, so we had different jobs that we kind of did. And I was like on the hospitality team at one point, so I got to walk around and talk to people. But when do I not do that? So it was so much fun. I didn't feel like I was ever
not a
like
job.
working. Rita King says, so excited to join. We're so excited to have you. We have the opposite in Texas in late September. It's still 90+ degrees, and I'm waiting for summer to end.
that's
That
true.
would be really annoying, I'm not going to lie. Aaron says, it's Dan. Can't wait to play this one.
All caps.
All
Thanks.
caps.
The yelling or the
Don't shout at me.
Please, Aaron, don't freak him
Make it
out.
a close one.
Make it a
theme
close
fits.
one. The theme fits for any winter holiday. Yeah, right, totally. All inclusive. I would get very deer in the headlights if I had 200 people singing for me. Dude, let me tell you. I do not shy away from my birthday. I don't care if people know how old I am. And I want as many people as possible telling me happy birthday. I purposely posted my own birthday.
And also, we
Very
tend to
happy.
break into songs whenever
Yes,
we
we
get
do.
Oh, we do.
together.
Absolutely.
We tend to break into like spontaneous songs.
Yeah. this
Yeah.
is very
I wonder
nice.
if you ever get comments about it, like on your videos.
You know, we don't sing nearly as much when it's just the two of us.
Right, it's mostly
why.
It's I bring it out.
You
yeah.
do. Thanks for bringing that back. I did get a
problem.
lot of comments when we first started doing streaming and stuff. People were like, wow, you sing a lot. And then when we were at a board game convention on the cruise, Z Garcia was like, wow, the incessant singing. I'm like, shut up. You're singing just as much as me.
See, don't
And then we did a
complain about
duet.
a good thing. That's a good thing. Actually, you guys actually have good singing voices. Like
Oh, thank
I
you.
sing, and it's like
Well,
a punishment.
But it's joy.
But
It's joyous.
when you guys sing, it's actually like, oh, it's nice. Like
Oh my
people sing
gosh.
on key, you know.
Yeah.
I know.
It's fantastic. Well, then Z and I like started singing together then. So
Jealous.
he's just being
Don't be
he's just
jealous.
being a
See, don't
turd.
be jealous.
Ellen's a great host.
Give
Oh,
you the
thank you,
business.
Reed. You look great.
Yes, clear picture. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I was like, why are you telling? I mean, thank you, but why are you telling me that? Hello,
Hey,
friends. Oh,
Chrissy.
Chrissy's here. You've met Chrissy a bunch of times, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Played games with her, and
Excellent.
yeah.
She is a gem.
Yeah, she played your new one coming up. Are we talking about that one yet?
Nova Roma.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
I
that's right,
registered.
that's right.
I
You
registered
had
in
the,
I was like, are we gonna get
BGG.
in
Yep,
trouble?
yep.
I
I
saw the
registered in
announcement,
BGG. So I'm just, I'm just waiting and get my project approved by the Kickstarter so that I can, post links and do more stuff about
That's
it.
amazing. Is the heaviness going to be like about this?
No,
Or
it's
can you
gonna
not
be.
tell yet?
It's probably not gonna be as
Okay.
as
That's the
involved
one we were
as
playing
this.
Gritty, remember?
Yeah.
You brought it over
Nope.
here when we were playing with Chrissy. You remember that? It's like a Roman theme.
That's okay.
Sorry, man. Must have sucked. I don't remember it.
You've heard it here first.
If you saw it, you'd remember.
I would say it's
I probably
it's probably like a luck up Rurik weight.
Okay.
This might
Sure.
this is similar, but for some folks it might be a little
Yeah, that's
heavier.
true, that's
I
true.
don't know. But yeah.
We thought maybe you got a haircut. No, but I think I am gonna.
I think you're talking about Stan being Chrissy.
I thought you were talking about me.
Man, do you want me to take over the mouse?
No, I
this time?
don't. Leave me alone. You've been saying that for the past few streams. Leave me alone. One of these years,
don't give up the mouse.
I may play a game with Ellen. I
It's
know
not your
Beyond
birthday
Dead.
anymore, so
That's true.
I can lean back into you.
Oh gosh. Beyond Dead, I did want to get a game with you. I was kind of sad that didn't happen, but I did not. I think I played.
I played with Beyond Dead.
I know you played Ark Nova, which I don't think Beyond Dead really liked. I think you would like it.
He said he liked it.
Try it again.
He said there was just a lot going on.
Yeah, you got to wrap your head around it a little bit.
What are you gonna do?
Shouting all day, way too much coffee. That is exactly where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I think I played 5 games total that entire weekend. And they were like shorter except for Obsession. I had a lot of fun and want to play and win and raffle. Really?
Oh,
That's so
played with and a raffle.
cool.
Very nice.
That's really cool. Oh, Kevin Hicks is here.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Here it stands.
Yeah.
Hear
Oh
anything.
my gosh.
something.
Here, just say a word.
Yeah.
Because Kevin just wants
I
to
don't know
hear
if you wanted
your
like
voice.
specifics about sounds. And you're like, what about no
He's
aroma
like,
or
make
this
a duck
game?
sound.
I
or
think that we're
just
a little behind.
my
You're probably
voice.
talking about you singing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm a little
We're
behind
a little
then.
behind
I
that
will
comment.
break
Alright.
into the song
So
spontaneous.
every comment you see, think back.
Think back,
3
like,
minutes.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
Chris is
I'm getting a little slow
Chris
here.
is trying to smooth over your terrible marketing.
Stan's new game is
Ball
excellent.
Jackson.
Says
It is
Chrissy.
not bad. It's the
That's Ball
game to end
Jackson.
all games.
This is my little son Jackson. Yep. Got so big this year.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have Jackson on our stream.
Oh.
My son. That's why they said that. Stan's like, what the heck are you talking
I
about?
love this. I think it's great. I love playing with kids.
I preferred Obsession.
I don't like losing to kids. I like
Well,
playing
but
with them.
Vera's pretty competitive.
She is too competitive, and she's like really good at certain games.
Yeah.
and,
His daughter Vera, who's 6.
She's
6 years old.
yes.
She taught me
Seven Wonders Architects.
Yeah, 7 Wonders
you know?
Architects.
She can teach it to
And like when I
anybody.
didn't do something right, she's like, "You got to do this
Like, you
first."
got
So she
it.
would.
The rule book says the youngest player goes first.
Yeah, she was on
She dropped
it.
the knowledge, just in case you wondered.
It was
I am the
impressive.
youngest, and I go first.
So one of the gamers there was asking her like, "What's your, do you like to? Why are you here? Like, She's like, "Yeah, I love gaming. I have a collection." He's like, "What?" It was so
she does.
funny.
I've been buying her games ever
Yeah.
since she was like 3 years
Hilarious.
old. So.
Such a phenomenal game, Stan. Looking forward to listening, watching to y'all
you,
play.
thank you.
Oh, he wanted to hear a duet.
It'll
Ark
probably
Nova,
happen at some
yep,
point.
get some playthroughs in, and then you'll be great.
Slava
who's this?
Ukraine, see, Geroyam Slava. There you go.
Oh.
Little shout out to Ukraine. Yes.
I love the way
Let's
that
remember.
sounds. Oh my gosh.
Stand the man.
Here's a question for you if you want to handle that.
I didn't know how to run it. That's because I was only there for like 3 hours, and I sat down
Yeah.
and played 2 games, 3 games. Well,
Short little bit of time.
yeah, played like
Yeah,
2.5
we're
games, and then we had to get out of here because my daughter was in school all day, so we couldn't get there until after school.
Yeah,
but-
you were just a little short of time, and you taught Cat in the Box, which you love.
Yes, I love Cat in the Box.
I
It's
hate
my
it.
favorite trick-taking
Sorry.
game outside of like, I like just regular trick-taking
The
games a lot.
traditionals, like
Yeah, the
hearts and
traditionals.
things.
Yeah. But that one is
You love
great
that
for
one.
like a different take on a trick-taking game. Yeah,
It
I
definitely
really
is
like
different, but I can barely handle regular trick taking. It trips up my mind a lot.
It's trick taking, but like a lot of these
Oh,
strategies
somebody
are
got
opposite.
the Kickstarter. Congratulations.
Yeah, that's Derek Ryder. How the heck are
That's,
you?
Cat
Cat's
and Derek,
husband.
yeah.
Yes, I miss you guys. Well, look who it is, says Luke. Is that to me or Stan? Now I don't know who anyone's talking about.
Maybe Randy
Everybody's
too.
talking.
Randy's here too.
He's-
Don't ignore him.
but he
He's like,
doesn't-
he's not even on the list.
No, get out of here, dude. Cat in the Box is fantastic. Chrissy, no,
Love
it's
Cat in
not.
the Box, yeah.
No, it's not.
See,
A lot of
everybody loves
people
Cat
I
in the Box.
know. See,
All right,
look
we're playing
at
Cat in the
this.
Box. Who has a copy? Just bring it.
I have one.
I'll read this comment. I also beat Randy at Cat in the Box, so yeah, it's the best.
Yes.
He's hard to
Yeah.
beat.
I
He's
had,
hard to
I
beat.
had 2 negative
Ice
rounds.
Puddle?
I had one round where I was literally going to run the table. I had 3 8s and every sequential number down.
Yeah.
All I needed, so I put an 8 blue.
Wow,
and
he
then
remembers
Bubba
how it all went
Stahl
down.
Bubba
You-
Stahl
Bubba.
Cup from
You
Love
had a
Letter.
tough time. Well,
He
it's
decided
there's luck
just-
involved in that
Yeah.
game.
There
He
is.
broke a red 8 on the first turn.
Well, he was doing stuff which
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, which can mess you up, and it's a dependent on the group, and it's also dependent on your hand. So you can be a great player, but you might get unlucky.
Yeah. Okay, Ice
mind.
Puddle, are you Sam as in Sam from the convention Sam? Because I don't know your Twitch handle. Josiah Lieber, get out of the chat. I do not like you. I'm just kidding, that's my brother.
Oh,
right,
And why
Joe,
don't you
you
come to
never
my
wanna
house to
play.
play a game,
You
okay?
never wanna play,
Yeah,
Joe.
you don't even
Shot it.
you don't even like us. I'll see you at Thanksgiving. We had one where we
Luke,
didn't
Alan from
paradox.
Love Letter,
Yeah.
Luke.
I'd say that's about right.
Oh, it's Luke! Aww. Your wife just sent me a friend's request and I accepted immediately. I was like, yes! So cool. I
What's
miss
the normal
you guys.
wait time for a friend?
I gotta
request from you?
check them out, see if they're creepy. If they creep me
Oh,
out,
she
you're not
doesn't
gonna make
Normally,
the
you
Well, you
go
have
through
to
a
be creepy.
thorough background check.
Yes.
You get vetted by the
But I
State
just saw Luke.
Department.
cut. And I was like, yeah,
National
I want to be a part of
Registry,
that.
Yes.
Yeah. Color,
And
color
even
National
then, it's a
Registry.
lottery.
That's true.
Your name goes in the drum.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
only 2 new friends per week.
Yes.
So Liz had a round where they did not paradox. They were shocked.
So. Yeah.
LTN in the hose. Yeah, Ice Puddle, not a fan of Cat in the Box.
Aaron
No,
is here. Yeah.
no, not at
Sure
all.
am. It is Sam. Sam, love thy nerd, Sam.
Oh shoot, you're also on Twitch. Why am I on YouTube? I don't know.
I don't know. You guys are all Twitchers.
Yeah, you're all Twitchers. Okay, it is
We
getting
simulcast you.
late in the stream here, so why don't we get going?
This is about when we stop talking.
Okay, Liz, I
20
have,
minutes.
and it's fine. I won't get started on it because it's gonna take way too long.
We generally like it. Ellen wishes there was more accurate lore,
Yeah, and that it felt like Peter Jackson's adaptation a little bit more.
but it's not Peter.
I know, and I'm trying to just
Nobody's
accept that.
Peter.
Here, I'll read this really
Yeah.
quick. I'm going from owning only Rurik last year to owning Endless Winter and Resurgence by the end of this year. I guess I've fallen for Stan's designs.
Yes. Well, keep an ear out then.
That's right. There's
Once
going to
you
be
pop,
more
the fun
coming
don't
from
stop.
me, and you know what? If you like them, I'll keep making them.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, phenomenal designer. All right,
Try
Stan,
out lockup.
All right.
too,
take
then.
it away.
All
And
right.
card Kingdoms of Valeria.
Oh,
Yes. Shadow Kingdoms of
Shadow
Valeria.
Kingdoms.
Card Kingdoms is
Sounds
the
like-
Zeus, which is also a really good game.
heck
But
is
I did
that?
Shadow
It was in the
Kingdoms.
Valeria universe. Yeah.
Shadow Kingdoms.
it's a cool name.
All right, so really quick. So this
Yeah.
isn't going to be full rules because actually Paul Grogan went out of the way to do all these like wonderful in-depth videos. So do check those out if you
Love
want to
it.
know
He's
how
got
to
good-
You-
play the game.
Everybody here knows that I love a speedy walkthrough.
He's, you know,
Get this over
he's a
with.
professional in that respect. But I'm gonna run through, so some of you may not be familiar with this at all. Just so we know what we're doing, there is a little card that comes with this game. It doesn't look like much, but it actually does a really good job, sort of breaking down the main rules. So the first thing you can do on your turn, you're gonna have a hand of cards. You're gonna play culture cards. The culture cards have a little icon on them, looks like a little leather hide. You can play as many of them as you want, but after the first card, every additional culture card you play, you have to discard a card. It doesn't happen a lot. Usually people will play one. After you do your culture cards, you'll take one of the 3 meeples you have. So you have three meeples. 2 of them are standard and 1 is your chieftain. You will put them on one of the 4 actions, or you will put it at the top of your board on the action space that's at the top of your board, and then you'll execute that. When you execute the action, you will usually play more cards from your hand because you have to pay various fees, various costs for it, usually labor, sometimes tools and other things. Your played cards will go above your player board. After you're done with that, you will just put them in your discard pile. That's it. That's your turn. Then the next person will do the same thing. Play a culture card or not. Put a meeple down. Play some cards. Take an action. Discard the cards. After you put your 3rd miniature down, any cards you may have left over in your hand, you can put it in your eclipse pile. The eclipse pile will resolve during eclipse and determine the turn order. And also there's some really good bonuses to be had when you're higher up in turn order. So it's definitely worth fighting for. And then we'll resolve the eclipse phase. During eclipse phase, you collect various bonuses. Eclipse phase is actually fairly involved part of the game, and you can get a massive amounts of points and other stuff. It's pretty interesting. After 4 rounds of this, we count the points, and the person who has the most points is the winner. So that's kind of like an eagle's eye view. We already went. The game has like a really neat setup where you kind of have this different setup. You get a turn order that determines your bonuses. You get random starting resources. So we all start a little bit different. We also each have a unique chieftain that is going to give us another little special power. And we'll sort of just reveal those as we play or talk about them as we play. So ready to go. I happen to get the first player card, so I will go
Awesome.
first.
Happened to strategically
Yeah,
get
right.
it.
That
I
feels a
did
little
not. I did not
sketchy.
deal those out. Are you guys ready?
It's true. I
You
am.
guys- you
I am
guys ready
super
for my
ready. This is
first-
Miko art, correct? This is like
Yes,
Raiders of
yes,
the North
the
Sea.
Micho. It's a I found out. The Micho, yes.
Oh. Oh, Micho?
El
Yes.
Micho.
No.
The Micho.
It's not Miko?
No, it's a C, but I guess in
I am so
in
sorry. Micho.
Macedonian, it's a ch.
Should I scoot closer to
There
Stan
we go.
because I'm not
Chrissy
in the screen all
Stern,
the
you
way?
are now a moderator because I keep forgetting.
Oh, okay, that's excellent. Chrissy, you're on the job. I think
Ah.
Nathan said he would do it too.
Nathan, whether you like it or not, you're
Every
gonna
once
be
in a while
one.
we
You
get a
don't
little
have to-
stinker in
You don't
here.
have to do anything, Nathan. But
Yeah, you don't have to.
you get a wrench. You get a wrench, and you get a wrench, and you get a wrench.
All right. So what I'm gonna do right off the bat is I am going to send my chieftain actually to the expand action. This action allows me to place camps on the board, and the reason I want to do it is because my chieftain actually gives me a bonus if I use them for that specific action. And each action has a first player to use the action bonus as well. So
First
it's
come,
just
first serve?
it's a perfect storm for me. So what my chief says, I get 2 food whenever I take that action with him. So I will gain 2 food on my board.
Okay.
I have my first option. I can spend tools to place camps out. I can spend labor to move guys around. So I will spend a.
So you don't have any guys to move yet.
No,
Oh, yeah, you do, right?
Yeah, I have. Everybody starts with
You
one
start with
camp.
one.
I just spend 2 tools
Okay.
by moving the little slider on my board, and that goes in the middle always.
That's
Okay.
right. Start in the middle.
Oh,
You
yeah,
always
and you
go in the
expand
middle.
Out. It's very thematic.
It's,
People just pop
Yeah,
up out
you-
of the ground.
I mean, whenever I go camping, I start in the
from
middle.
somewhere.
wherever you start, you start in the middle,
Always.
and then you go.
Yes.
Where you know. That's
That's
just
a
the
life
only way.
thing.
So then I will play a couple of cards. So I'll play this tribeswoman card. So she gives me a labor and a half, and then I will also play this brave card that also gives me a labor and a half, plus another one. So,
I thought I
So-
saw that too.
so I have.
Nathan says, "I'll be glad to be a wench holder." Instead of wrench holder.
And then
he corrected
fixes
himself,
it.
and Loopy's like, Nathan, 1 minute on the job, and you have to mod
You
yourself.
have to mod yourself already.
All right.
That's so good.
So this gives me 4 labor, so I can move camps 4 times. So I
Wow.
will move one of
All
my
right.
red camps down to this one, so that's
Okay,
2,
1, 2.
then 3,
3.
and then no, leave it on that yellow,
Oh,
and then
very
that
nice.
one,
What's the other
one
one?
more, 4. Nope, right there. Yep,
Bit.
you got
Sorry.
it.
Ellen,
You got it.
why don't
know
I do
my
it next time? You
shapes.
handle
Yeah,
this middle area.
So I'm going to be in charge of the idle board,
that's your
and
power
Yes.
we're going to make Randy. We're going to give him a job over there.
Yeah,
Next-
this,
yeah,
this would
I
be a
can't be
great
reaching
pirate
across
game.
No.
You just have a pirate ship stuck in the middle of a frozen
It's
lake.
perfect.
Also, one of my cards here, this tribeswoman, it has additional action where I can spend a food to gain a tool. I'm going to choose not to do it at this time. So now that I have 3 camps in that kind of a triangular formation, the second option is if I have that and I have 3 food, I can put a village out. So I'm going to pay 3 food. I'm going to take my leftmost village from my camp and put it right in the middle of those 3. Randy, do me a favor.
Yes.
And then those
You
camps
have to
come
have
back
it
to me.
Triangulated.
Yes, you
They
have
knew,
to.
they knew all about triangulation
They did.
back in the Paleo era.
So those come back to me actually. Those
Okay.
camps. Yep.
Oh, that's right, because it becomes 2 now.
You don't leave
yes.
one out.
And
'cause
then I claim the bonus, which is to place and move a camp. So
This
I'm
is
gonna
ridiculous.
Wow.
take
This is
this camp,
ridiculous.
put it on the megalith. So that's.
I feel like Stan is showing
one
off
down,
right now.
yes.
'cause we're
Pro
new.
gamer move.
I am an alpha.
Wow.
So there we go. Then that's the end of my turn. I discard these cards.
Now,
and
when you
truly
placed
done.
this down,
Yes.
you were like, and now I get to do the bonus. What was you placed it down to play what initially?
So I paid. So you see the moving camps cost labor.
mhm.
So this is my labor. So it's
Oh,
1,
got it. So
2,
you played for the
3,
top left
4.
corner of the card.
Right, but also this gave me an extra labor.
Okay.
And this gave me an option. I could
Got
have
it.
traded food for tool, but I didn't want to be.
That's all I
foodless.
needed to know. Now I'm gonna win.
Yeah. Now you're alpha.
Now I'm. Now
I'm the alpha.
We're all gonna take turns being alpha on our turns.
Yes.
Only on our turns though. We're polite alphas. Okay, I had a plan and now
What's
it's gone.
the chief bonus is what again?
Mine is
Oh, that's when you take
correct.
One, right? Okay.
Yeah,
I took
everyone's
an
got a
extra tool on
different
accident.
chief. Yours related to a hiring a new specialists.
So I can play as many cards as.
Right, but remember you have 3
Ooh,
of
yeah.
these guys. So if you spend all your cards, that's fine because you can always pay food as well
Okay.
for labor.
So I know I want to play.
So you don't have any
Agreed.
culture cards. So you don't have to worry about that first option to play culture cards because you don't have any yet.
Oh.
So then you'll place your meeple on one of the 4 actions.
Well, you
John?
played a card.
Well, you place the meeple first.
Oh.
Because
Shannon's using the special designer rule.
Because that determines. I placed my guy out.
Okay.
Right. Perfect.
I'm
Yes,
placing
go, Pack,
here,
go. I
and-
agree with that.
Yes.
They had
For
a
sure.
great,
Yes.
fantastic.
So
game
you
against
keep it to the side so you can
Americans
see what you're. So first of all, that's your chieftain. So
Yep.
you get your bonus. So
Yep.
you gain a tool.
So I get a tool.
Yep.
Ooh, maybe I should have. Okay. Never mind.
Now you can spend 3 labor to take any one of these culture cards. So they
Yep,
do
I
all kinds
gotcha.
of wonderful things.
I think I do want to
like
do
this
that.
one, I want to point out, allows you to place and move a camp, and it gives you a
And
food.
give food.
That's pretty.
I like food, Stan.
That's pretty.
So I'd have to
entertaining.
play 5 hands.
Just 3. So
I meant 3. Why did I
Yes.
say 5? I'm
I
a
don't know.
psycho. I'm gonna play
Don't
these
know.
2. Okay.
So this one's interesting because this shaman card, shaman. I
Shaman.
don't call him shaman. I call it shaman.
We had this
I say
discussion
shaman
last
too.
time.
Yes. So it's a labor and a half, but
Yeah.
you can spend a tool for another labor and a half.
Oh, so give me that
so
one
it'll
back.
give you 3 labor
that's really cool.
instantaneously. So you can do that.
So-
just one tool.
I spend it.
Yep, so
and
now
now
you
I
have
have
3
3,
labor.
and
So
so I
you
can
can-
spend one for.
Correct, you
Okay.
can
Matt
pick any
Wimmer,
one.
hello from Matt Spen.
Hi,
that's right, you
Matt.
guys are still in the area.
I remember you.
Did you?
Matt
I thought
Wimmer.
you guys were all going home on Monday.
If I spend
today,
food, I
though.
get 2 and a point.
Yes.
Not for a few thousand years, so.
I don't know if I want to move tents right now.
I thought they were more in the paint.
Well, it will be
diet.
next turn
Well,
anyway because you
eventually.
can't
Hey, Kirk.
play a culture card after
Kirk
you
Dennison?
started your.
Nice.
Steven
so does
says
it go
his
into my
copy
hand?
arrives
Correct.
tomorrow.
Now you
Nice.
could play another 3 and take another card.
Anytime the Vikings lose, I enjoy that.
Is that crazy if I want to?
No, it's
Okay,
not
I'm doing
crazy
it.
at all.
Yay! I'm doing it. Stan
All
said
right,
I could.
so that's
Crazy.
1, 2, 3.
and then
perfect.
4, bruh.
Well, you don't get any
Stan.
change. 3.5.
Okay.
3.5.
So if I get to take another card, do I replenish or no?
No,
Okay.
it's diminishing.
Wow, this game is not very good.
I would have
He
done
won't
that.
even let me
I
take
would
an
have done
extra.
that differently.
So this one
I would've
gives
done
you
that differently.
a food, allows you to kill animal,
kill an
bury
animal
a
and bury a
card.
card.
These convert food into things like
Yep.
this tracking converts the food into a random animal and a victory point.
I want
Oh, Matt Wimmer.
that.
Gosh,
Okay.
yes, Matt.
Very well.
Thinking of a different Matt. I'm sorry.
All right. So now, if you're done buying this, and you can do this multiple times, obviously, but now that you scoot down,
Yep.
now you may buy.
I can spend food to buy a chisel.
No, you can spend a food and a tool to buy one of these stones that
I
will
want to
give
do
you
that.
victory point.
I really want
But
to.
you have to figure out which one. So most of them will
I
give you
know.
points for having villages on certain terrains, and one of them
Is there a kill animal one?
they are not until
'Cause I'm gonna
later.
kill
So
some
those
stuff.
those you will have access.
You're right,
because
because the first 2 are for the first round.
Right, first 2, and then the
And then
other
third,
for the
and then
next.
fourth.
Yes.
Shoot, maybe I don't want to do that
Reddy
then.
King says, can you use a shaman a tool ability during the eclipse? There's a half and half. The card's like
Yeah, so
half if you play it
yeah.
during the round, and then half.
Exactly.
the
Good
bottom
question,
half
good
is
question.
So the shaman's ability is in the eclipse. He'll give you advancement on the idle track, but he will not give you extra hands. He already gives you hand in hand.
So all
Stan-
these cards have a
Yes.
either or ability. So if you use it during the
I
during the
would
round,
say
or is it-
probably. I mean, they're all pretty good. You just have to make sure that then you follow through with the strategy, right? So, like, if you grab something, it's only cost you one of each, so you can definitely afford it. And then, hopefully you'll, like this one will give you a point for each camp that's on a different terrain. So that's not that hard to get a point or 2
Yeah.
from that.
Riddy King, don't worry about it. If you have a question, ask it. This is why we're here.
That's right.
We're here literally for you. This is why.
And
you're
I
here.
make up rules for this game.
He just, like, says stuff.
That's how it started. Just
Every
made
time
up,
we play, it's
I
different.
made up a bunch of stuff and then
I know, on the way here, you were like-
No, I mean like initially. Now,
I'm kidding.
once you write it down and sell it to people, you kind of have to follow.
You gotta stick with
Yeah,
it.
you can't just keep making
You
stuff
can't
up.
be like that.
Up to that point, though, it's fair.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of questions, do you think it was dumb to go here if I don't use
No,
the bottom ability?
no,
like, do you want to
yeah,
always
so,
use?
no, and you don't always use
Okay.
all the abilities, especially like killing an animal. That's not something you always use.
Yeah.
Camps, a lot of times you can't afford to, or you don't
Okay.
have the camps. So those are totally
So
optional.
I feel like it's probably not that. I'm not going to worry about this
Okay.
yet. So
Yeah.
that should I
So you
skip
just
it?
slide
Okay.
down, and then you get your bonus, which is a tool
Which
and a
is-
food.
Oh, that's so cool.
All right, then now it's Randy's
I did
turn.
that whole turn and then came out on top, even though I did all that stuff.
I think I'm gonna use some animales.
All right, he's gonna go hunting.
right.
So you can start taking these, or you can scout more animals by paying labor.
What, Ellen? Don't worry too much about making dumb moves. Why?
All right, so I'm going to play
Don't you normally
the
worry
hunter.
about that in a game?
So the hunter gives me one hand,
Yes.
one white hand of Sauron.
Ooh,
Oh wait,
Saruman.
Sauron. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Right.
Sauron and Sauron. And so the hunter also, when I go hunting,
Specifically.
I get an extra hand.
Right.
So I get 2 hands.
Wow.
That's 2
They can
times
high five
hands.
each other. It's great.
And for my first hand, though, I get 2 animals. Remember, what's this one?
You can pay 1 labor to reveal 2 additional animals.
that's
If you
true.
if they
That's
got
right.
depleted, or if you didn't like your choices.
All right, I'm gonna get.
This looks really cool on the screen, don't it?
It is a
Donut.
beautifully produced game for sure.
It is. I was more talking about the mat. but
Oh, I
I'm just kidding. I'm
really,
kidding.
really wanted.
You admiring yourself.
I'm just like, oh my gosh,
Rice.
look
Oh my
at
God, I'm so
I'm
fresh.
so
I'm
good
glowing.
What do we
looking.
got over here?
We got a couple of
Oh.
sloths.
Yeah,
we got
one or
another
2 sloths and a
mammoth.
mammoth, but that's just not
Got a
gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen,
glyptodon.
So we're gonna spend 2 tools,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take
Ooh, that's a lot of
and
tools,
2
babe.
sloths.
All right.
Sloths.
So 2
Wow.
sloths, provided they're not killed for food, already worth 3 points.
Look at Fish and Chips is a little jealous. What? You guys got your copy of this already? I look forward to getting mine.
We got a copy from
It's-
Stan Kordonskiy.
I did. I give them, but people are getting them
Yeah.
already delivered. So,
Yeah, so you should
hey.
be getting them very soon.
Is that a vulture on the left? I think he's talking about the idol
Yeah,
trap.
that's it's an ancient bird.
Wait, is he talking about this?
I don't
Because that's
know.
not even in the screen.
It was. I'm zooming out and in.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like a Paleolithic
That's really
idol.
cool.
Yes.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Okay.
So then you
do
can
that.
kill an animal if you wish.
Yeah. Well, this gives me 6 food, which I don't even have.
Correct.
Anything.
And the mammoth would give you all the food as far as you can go.
Yeah.
So
So
you-
I'm not killing anything.
All right.
at this point.
Then you skip that and you go down, which gives you a bonus of take any random animal and ta-ta-da.
A giant sloth.
All
What?
right,
Are
you're
you
rich get
kidding me?
richer. All right. So
Wow.
turn 2. Again, I don't have any culture cards, so maybe I should remedy that by going and getting me a culture card. But
It's the remedy.
it's
How's
the
that one
remedy. Do-do-do-do.
When you guys start talking football, talk about whatever you want in the chat. I literally fade into the sunset as soon as sports talk starts. I'm like,
Bills killing the
I
Titans.
can't.
So
So that
gonna
gives
be
me
the
2
team.
labor.
Yeah, the Bills are phenomenal so far. Already.
3
I mean, it's only been a couple
labor.
games, but jeez.
yeah,
And-
Bills.
Phenomenal.
the Bills, totally the Bills.
Any idea, Stan, of when this is hitting retail?
Ooh,
I don't know this for sure, but I assume
Question.
that it's being delivered to retailers around the same time as being to backers, because it usually comes in the same container. So usually the container gets shipped to the hub, and then the hub will fulfill orders to Kickstarter backers and to retailers. Usually the retailers are told, hey, this is the official release date, so they may not be able to sell it like right away because you want the backers to get it first. But it's going to be very close. I mean, before the end of the year for sure.
yeah.
All right, so I bought a card.
Team tie. Nathan's
Kill it
always
right
for
in
team
the face.
tie. Oh my gosh, in the face. Oh, I
I
can't
wouldn't mind
stand
killing it
that.
if I would have.
I am, however,
Granny says in the
gonna
face
get
for,
a
like,
rock.
Any
So I'm
kind
gonna
of
spend
combat
my
game.
last food and tool to get this one. This gives me immediate ability to bury a card, so I will take one of these tribesmen.
And burying is for end game scoring, correct?
End game scoring, and also it thins your deck because it is a deck builder
Okay.
of sorts. And
Of sorts.
yeah, it's like a. s-
It is. You're
it's
right.
A
You're
slow
right.
builder.
Is there ties in this game? I hope there are.
I
you
have
ever had a
not
tie?
seen a tie. There is, I think, a tiebreaker that. I think there's a final. I
We'll
don't.
go for
I usually don't.
Whoever's killed the most animals in their
Tiebreaker.
lifetime.
That's a great question. I know that most games I design, I don't like this. Are you sure of victory? I'm like, what is this? Communist Russia?
Coming from a Ukrainian.
Tell the
Yes.
people how you really feel.
I feel like you should not.
Coming from
After a
Ukrainian.
2.5-hour Euro where you used every brain cell to min-max
it's
every
true.
turn, you're told to share a victory. Table flip.
I agree with you so much
I'm
right
with you,
now.
Stan. I'm
You know-
with you.
This is a good thing about being in a design. You just dictate.
You just
like, this is how
dude.
it's
I think
gonna
that's
be.
dumb. We're not doing it. I love that.
Until
good.
other people say.
Hell
All right.
yeah. Okay.
Ellen, where
Yep,
you going?
I'm up. I have so much food and so many tools. I don't know
I
what to
have
do
any
with them.
tools. I'm a loser.
So I should do something with tools. I do kind of want to get some tents on the board. But ooh, Stan, how do I get
Tents on the
monoliths
board?
going?
So-
Wait, I always say monoliths. Is that wrong?
It's a mega. It's a
megalith.
megalith.
I do that every time.
But the megaliths are so everyone has a card first of all in their deck that will allow them to do that. It's a culture card. There's a bunch of other culture cards that let you do them.
Okay.
There are lands
Yeah.
which I already occupied.
Ah, right there.
That'll let you do them, and also being first in turn order will let you do that in the eclipse phase.
But otherwise, there's no other way to get little.
There
pads
is
on
no
here?
just a worker placement spot,
Really?
right?
Shoot.
So
this
one
is
of the
like an
things you
added
can
bonus
do
for-
is if you can get enough camps. So right now I have
Ah.
2 influence on here. If you can get 2
Okay.
camps there, perhaps. So we'll be tied for influence. We will both able to do it. So
I kind of want
ties
to
are
try to do
friendly.
that. So how would I go
So
about
you would
this?
that would be this this action right there.
And I should use this doodad
Oh,
because
yes,
I already
which
used
you have
him.
left, yeah.
Okay. So spending a tool to place down a camp. I'm going to do
Correct.
that right now. Tool to put out a camp.
Yep.
You got lots
I
of
have
tools.
to start in the middle. I know. I feel like a
Now
boss.
you want so you would need 4 movement. So
4
you have to
movement.
spend 4 labor. Now you
Why?
before
Not
you
1,
before
2?
you do that though, Ellen, let's just rewind. We're gonna just rewind in
All right.
one second.
Wait,
You
wait,
did
wait.
buy this card. Well, hello. So this card, I know I'm looking at your hand.
It's
which is
fine.
not
I'm
fair.
actually totally cool
But
with
this card allows you to place.
that. Oh
and
my
move a camp.
gosh. Stan,
So there you
why
go.
didn't you tell me to do that? You made me look like a fool in front of my friends.
So why don't you play that
All
card?
right. He's like, just play.
Just play the
Play
card.
the card.
Is this
You're
like playing
good.
with Vera
You're
right now?
good. You're good.
I'm like your
You
little
are the
daughter.
youngest player.
All right, here we go.
So,
So I placed one out, and I'm gonna move it right
you
away.
can move it right towards where
so
you want
I'm
it to
making
go.
my way down here.
Yes,
correct?
you're making your way down right. So
and I get a
that's-
food.
And you get a food.
Okay.
So you move your food up. So now you can take your, action that you wanted, and now
Yeah.
you can still pay that
Okay.
tool to put yet another camp in the middle. Which
I
no, you
think
do. You already paid
oh.
because we didn't rewind it.
You're
Yep.
right. So I think I want to do that.
And now you only need 1, 2, 3 labor
Okay.
to get to that. And if you didn't want to spend these guys,
Mm-hmm.
you could spend just food to get there. Or you could do
Okay,
mix and
you're
match.
right,
So
right.
like you could play this guy for
Okay.
1 labor, and then add
That is
2
so cool that
food.
you can mix and match. And
Right.
also, you guys, I don't know if you can see it from here, but this little track, like he's saying, I could spend food, and there's labor tokens that as I pass them, I can use those also. So I'm paying food or labor. I love the dual purpose track there. Dual purpose is awesome.
Yes.
I like dual purpose.
Thanks for doing that, Stan.
I'm here to help.
And now this is an end game point.
Yes.
Okay.
Any points that's inside of a black frame or end game, any points that are inside of like 10 frame are.
So
So you need 3 labor.
I need 3 labor. So I'm gonna pay food.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right, and then you can
Ooh.
move.
You should put an extra
1,
labor for that.
2.
No, you
No.
go into the gray. Remember, you go into
1.
one more to the bottom one.
2.
2.
2.
No.
You
What?
wanna you want to use this one?
Yes, 3. Because you want to have 2 influence.
Okay.
So my village puts 2
Oh,
influence.
I was trying to make a triangle, but you're already in there.
You won't be able because you won't have enough food anyway to do it. So.
Well, now I'm mad.
But you're okay though.
Just kidding.
Because you can do this in the future turns as well.
Okay.
So these guys aren't going anywhere.
All right.
So you're golden.
All right.
So now if you had enough food, you know,
I can move
and
the
you know,
tent
which you
again.
don't, there's no bonus. So
Yeah,
that
okay.
was pretty quick.
Alright,
So now it's
alright.
Randy's turn.
I'm
Cool.
gonna get into the tent game here, the TP game.
You definitely should, because
Oh wait, I don't have any tools. I'm such a toolless. toolless.
Yes, you need tools.
where's the mouse, baby?
Right here, baby.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh, embarrassing.
Jeez.
I can't do anything with the guy.
Clumsy.
Clumsy. I don't know what that
What do
is.
we got? Nothing gives me tools. Oh, I can spend food.
Hello,
for
age of the
tools?
girl. Sorry for the caps. Oh, what? What's the player? Okay, hello, Drew V. What's the player capacity and game length for this
1
game?
to 4.
Yes, it's 1 to
It's like
4. It's a
30
solo mode, and it's 30 minutes per player. Not
Yeah.
the way we play it. Don't take this as because
No.
we're gonna BS a lot.
We should probably put that in the description. It
Yeah.
is not going to
Yeah,
take this
yeah,
long.
yeah.
We goof around, guys.
Yes.
Singing's probably gonna happen at any moment.
Singing, just talking about topics that don't involve
Have
this
nothing to
game
do
in
with this
any
game.
way.
Oh man.
Raz and Randy.
Yeah, it happens.
Razzing. Raz and Razapan.
Yeah, so it looks like you spend all your tools. So you could have killed that sloth. It would have given you a tool.
Okay, Age of the Girl. Luke's told me to check you guys out. So glad you're here. So glad you did.
All
So
right.
glad you listened to
We're
Luke.
gonna go get.
Skywalker.
Culture.
I need 3 for that.
Randy's gonna be in
It's 2.5.
Thinky McThink mode this whole game.
That's all right. Play to win.
Oh, don't make
I
fun.
play for grins, not
Don't make
wins.
fun of me
Okay,
for my
Stan.
friends. All right, so I have.
That's not true. I
have
already wanna flip the
3
table.
and 1/2 hands. So I want to take this food to tooler. This
So
one goes in my
when
hand,
does
right?
Yes,
this
sir.
refill?
Between the rounds.
Got it.
And I don't remember the food. Oh, that's because you're paying whatever this food is. So I have to pay a
Correct.
food and a tool.
Yes.
To get a thing. So,
Which you won't be able to because you don't have any tools. You can't play a culture card after you take in your action. That's why it says on your thing 1, 2, 3.
I don't look at the thing when you're here, Stan. I
Yeah,
look
we
at that.
expect you to
Hey,
do
I'm
all
here.
that.
I'm here to keep you honest. But yeah, so the culture specifically because the reason we did that is these cards are quite powerful, and you can create these weird loops where you buy a culture card, play it, which allows you to buy another culture card, which you can then play, and you can just have these like
Yeah.
weird infinite loops. So
Weird ones only.
you wouldn't want to. Yeah, that would be very broken. So you have to play it before you take your main actions. You sort of execute all your culture card abilities, and then you go into.
You know what I'm gonna do instead?
What would you can do instead?
Yes, true. This is totally the after
What if I did this
party.
first? Maybe I should do this first
Sure.
in this order. So
You
I
could do that. You
spend
pay a
food
food.
to get a card.
You put a specialist in your discard pile.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't get it in my hand, which is still a bummer, but that's okay.
But it'll
Specialist in my hand.
It'll
appear
show
in
up at
your
some
hand.
point.
Another hunter.
eventually.
Because we have one of
Yeah.
each of these in our deck, right?
You can have as many of these as you want.
I mean, we start with one in each of our.
No. You only start with one specialist that pertains to you specifically.
okay.
So you don't
So
have
the answer to that is a resounding no.
a resounding no. I believe
Not at
yours
all.
was the hunter.
It was.
Yes, so you have the hunter. And that's an interesting part of the strategy because there's nothing to stop you from having like 7 hunters in your
Yeah.
deck and just hunt everything into oblivion.
Or
But
after, I don't even know.
That's true. I remember when we played,
Then
I
I'll
kept
play the rest
killing
of
those,
the,
what are
cards
they
that
called?
we're doing.
Yeah,
Glyptodons.
Glyptodons.
Yeah, Glyptodons.
she was a Glyptodon
I was a
slayer.
murderer, man.
When the
I was
Glyptodons
like, what
saw you, they were
the-
just
They were
run away.
afraid.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I've got no tools.
All right.
Ain't got no tools.
All right, so I have my last tribes person. Before I play him, I will play my culture card. It says I need to discard a card to take a specialist card.
Discard a card to take a
Each
specialist.
of the girls says Luke told me to check you guys out. Well,
I know,
I'm
I
glad
already
he
said
did.
all that.
Okay.
But it's okay. You
And they
should, you
gave
should
us the
welcome her
after party?
too. I did that too.
Okay.
I did not say Nathan's comment yet.
Wow.
Nathan's so helpful with always like making sure the chat has all the questions
I know.
answered in case
So
we
what
miss
I
it.
will
A May.
do is I will place my last worker actually on the eclipse face.
Yeah.
When you do that, you get to draw a card.
Ooh.
You can kill an animal. I will slay this saber-toothed cat. It will
Slay.
give me 2. It says here 2 tools and 2 food on it. And now, because it's my last turn,
I like this.
these 2 cards I have, I can either keep them and start my hand with 2 extra cards, or I can put in a eclipse pile. I will put them in eclipse pile because I want to.
How would you feel if I totally copied your turn?
Totally fine.
Okay. I thought maybe you wouldn't be my
It's
friend
not likely.
anymore.
It's
I
not
don't know.
likely that we're going to have the same result.
No, not at all. So wait, okay. So doing that makes me bury cards.
You know,
But can I kill an
There's
animal?
never actually mandatory.
Okay, nothing mandatory.
Yes, nothing. Oh yeah, there's no burial here. You draw a card. You can kill an animal if you want,
Got
and
it.
then it gives you extra.
Okay, I'm
tools.
drawing a card.
Yes.
This guy's a wimp.
It's okay. And now you can
I don't
put
like 'em.
any. So you could kill
Can
one
I
of your
kill
animals
something?
if you want. You can if you want.
I'm gonna slay it because I want to go up 2 on the
Sure.
on the idle track. So what is this called?
Argentavis.
Argentavis.
Yes.
Ever heard of it?
Never
So
heard
I
of
will
it.
kill it.
Keep it here because you may get something somehow that
Okay.
it still matters. So you just turn it
So
sideways.
he did.
He did.
And then
won.
I will go up 2.
You can go 2. You can go on the same track, or you can split it between the 2. Would you like to go up on the track that gives you points for food and tools, or you go on a track that gives you points for buried cards?
Food and tools.
Okay.
Food and tools
So-
stand. Right, is this low enough? Is this where it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. You're up. And
I'm up, I already went.
And then while he's taking his turn, you need to decide if you want to put any cards into your eclipse pile.
Okay, Paul Jackson is here and says, I have this set up right now on my table to learn and play. Very excited.
Awesome.
That is awesome. hopefully this is instructional and not too distracting.
There's no real reason to play these during Eclipse, right? You want to just hold these till the
So
next...
if you play them during Eclipse phase, the rule is it's like a bluff. You're making people think you put more cards. They will go back into your hand though, so it's like a free bluff. You don't get any labor from them, but it's like, ooh, look at this huge pile of cards I'm putting down, and then because you want to win Eclipse by a small margin usually.
Eclipse is really important, isn't it?
So
Now I'm stressed out.
Do you want to put some cards in your Eclipse
Yes. How do I? Okay, I'm doing it
It can
right
be
now.
any. So you figure, okay.
Right, choose ones that have Eclipse things on them.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not. I could go there, I suppose. No, I don't want to.
You can put
Do
them
you
right
want
there.
it?
You already know what I have.
Well, yeah, but I can't change what I did.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
So I could kill it.
Aaron says, "Hi, Asia. I watched your Instagram today. Nice to meet your husband this past weekend.
I hate to
Absolutely,
kill
it's
the
a
ground
pleasure."
swells at this point. But
I always
think
zone out
might.
during
No,
instructions.
there are
so
10 of them in the deck,
Yeah.
so there's plenty.
All right,
Luke,
we're gonna
I
go there.
hate rules
We're gonna
explanations.
draw a card.
I can't stand them. I zone out every time.
We're gonna kill a sloth.
Okay.
It gives me 4 food, so I'm maxed out on foodie food.
Yep.
Gives me a toolie tool.
Yep. Very
Ian,
well.
Toolie tool.
Ian O'Toole. And then
Now you
I'm
could
going
kill
to
all your sloths
maybe-
and just go for this specific
Kill them all, babe.
rock that'll
that's
give you
true.
points for sloths anyway. So
But I
dead
can't.
sloths.
Oh yeah, I'll grab that.
eventually
What are sloths good for anyway?
Killing.
They're good for killing.
they make good killing. All right.
is really
And you
creepy
did your
stream.
eclipse. Bam. So we did it. We completed the first round. So we're going in the first eclipse
There are
phase.
4 rounds, by the way.
So our little cheat sheet says reveal eclipse pile. So we
Okay.
shall
That's
do
what my
so.
cheat sheet says.
All right. And then we're going to determine, so put it face down so
All
I can
right.
see. All right. So you have 1, 2,
lame
3,
tribesmen.
4.
4, 5.
That one's the best.
I have 3.5. You
I have
said you have 4. So I go on the very end. Ellen's first, you're
right.
second. Okay. So this is our new turn
Eat
order.
it, Stan.
Make our guests
That's quite all right. That's quite all right.
lose.
I actually, because I've spent so much on doing board
Since
stuff,
you're so awesome at other
it
things.
made
Yeah.
sense that I wouldn't be able
Okay.
to do it all. That's
Okay.
totally
Okay.
fine. So now you, first player, so you're gonna go through all your rewards. So your first reward is you benefit from the order track, so you can build a megalith.
I can.
Yes.
That's what I want to do my
Build a
whole
dragon.
life.
I know.
So
My
you
whole
can,
life,
So
Stan.
you can put it on any gray
one.
spot, and then you immediately
If
put
I
a
do this, I can play another one, right?
correct, and then
Because
you
it-
right, and it has to be orthogonal, so you will get a tool. So you pick up
Ooh,
your
wait a
second.
second. I'm scared. I'm really
you want
scared.
foodie?
I want foodie food.
All right. So then your second one goes.
You want foodie?
You want foodie food?
You don't foodie
You
foodie?
want foodie food?
I love it.
All right, and then
Okay.
you gain 2 food immediately. All right,
Nice.
great. Then you get your eclipse pile card. So you have 1. It says it allows you to bury a card.
Okay, I will bury this
Okay.
no good
So,
tribesman that has no
I mean, he was
benefits.
old. He wasn't really no
He's
good.
just. So I
Just
put him upside
elderly.
down. Where?
Just put him right on top of this thing.
Okay,
You know.
he gone.
You know.
He had a long
Then
life. So good.
You go to terrain tile, so you do have control of another megalith.
Yep.
So you can
That's
build
awesome.
another megalith.
And now I'm digging into my purple,
So you could go next to your own,
Yeah.
or you could go to another grade.
which would let me put another one out.
Correct. But if you go to that one, you'll draw 2 cards.
So if you start, so
Yeah.
Don't
the
I
further
want
out
to
you
do
get-
that?
Yeah,
Drawing 2 cards is
having a lot of
fantastic.
cards is kind of sweet.
I think I'm gonna do that.
So you get 2 more cards.
Thank you.
All right. So that's
you.
it for your terrain cards. Then we go down to your board. So your board, you have a bonus of a tool.
Yes,
so
I
you
do.
gain a tool.
That's cool.
You did it. All right. Then
You
we're
get
gonna,
bonuses to put stuff out to reveal more bonuses. Stan's always the man
You
who keeps
get
on
to draw a
giving.
card.
Very Cheney.
You
What do you
get.
mean?
No, not you.
Oh.
Now we're gonna go through Randy.
Stop taking over my terms. You're appropriating my terms.
So Randy gets to draw a card,
I like kids.
Yes, sir.
or if you're really hurting for tools, you could take a lesser reward of a tool. Then you receive benefits from your eclipse card. So it looks like you got another tool.
Yep, I get to kill stuff.
You get a barrier card. Yep.
Bury, not kill.
Whatever.
I mean, are they dead yet?
What do you?
Marry, bury, kill. You
Oh,
know
so
that.
they're
You know
already-
that game.
They're
No,
already
I actually
dead?
don't. I've
They're
heard
already dead.
it.
Okay, so the advantage here is just any cards, right? They don't have to
Any
be
card.
unique or anything.
No,
like
they
that.
can be culture cards. They all count. Okay. Then your little culture card that you played actually goes back into your hand. No, not that one. The culture card, which is
My culture card.
this one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that
You
one just
said
goes
little,
back in
so I was looking for
a
a
little
little.
card, tiny little
Is
card.
this a little tiny one?
All right, so that's all your.
Where's my culture
Oh wait,
card?
you got another eclipse. You got another eclipse.
No, I played these during.
Oh, I see. So those
Yeah.
should be in your discard.
Should these
pile.
be in my discard as well? I use them.
Oh, that one card you played it earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That should be in your discard
I'm like,
pile.
well,
Yeah.
why, okay. I'm like, all right.
You
I'll
just
take it.
you
Wow,
You put off
Stan.
to the
you
side.
mixed. I've been overly kind to him.
You are. It's ridiculous.
So you don't have any benefits from the map because you did not
I know.
participate. On your player board, you also did not reveal anything.
Ooh,
so.
Randy stinks at this.
You're good.
Stan, let's destroy.
All right,
him.
let's see what I get. So I can get an
That's
idle
sad.
track. I don't know. I'm just gonna take. I think I'll just take a tool actually instead.
You are a tool, Stan.
Sometimes.
The
Not
tool takes a tool.
Not one of the good tools either.
Sometimes.
Not like a good one. Like a crappy off-brand.
I get 2 more from my crafter here. Then I can put this in the discard
Luke,
pile.
I'm the same. I gotta experience it. And Asia the girl, please come next time. Okay, done deal.
I
coming.
will.
Cheat sheets are my best friend, says Luke. Thank you for including those Stan in the
I can put them
game.
out for you, Stan.
Yeah, I know. I should probably just let you handle
Sloss,
it.
who? What are they good for?
Food.
Absolutely nothing.
Cool, sir.
And then
Say it
I get
again.
a second one, and that one I'm gonna go on the two cards, please.
Hi,
There
Joe
we
Don
go.
Richardson.
Hello, 2 cards. All right,
Sorry, I just looked for a second.
and then my board, I get to draw another card. And
retain
I
nothing,
get
it doesn't
a
matter.
tool which I cannot get, so I'll take a lesser reward of a food.
Look at that. He's maxed out on tools. Maxed out
You
on
can't get
food.
it. You maxed out until. How'd you do
He's-
that?
he's
And then
Keeping like a
then I
boss.
evaluate this. This says for each village that touches a thing, I get 2 points.
Why do I feel like this is unfair?
Boom. Because
Yeah.
it is. All right, that's the
Because
end of the eclipse phase. So
What's a
we'll go
typical
through
score in this game, Stan?
For this doesn't have any expansions, doesn't have any other stuff, which
Okay.
they do increase your scoring sometimes. I'd say like it can vary. Like I usually score on 80 points. I would say
Ooh,
something like that.
okay.
I mean, I've scored as much as like 100 and some, and I've
Okay.
scored as little as like 50, 60.
I think I scored like
expansions-
30 when we played last.
Do the expansions generally increase? the
Generally,
points?
because a lot of them like some will make glaciers useful. Some of
Oh,
them
okay.
like add other things. So yeah, usually they just increase. So
yeah.
we recall. So we're gonna.
There was a
recall
question I was supposed to ask you. What was
Yes.
what was that guy? He wanted us to ask him a question. He's like, that'd probably be a good time to do
yes.
it.
So
Kyle Ryan, I think his name
yes.
is.
The
All the way
question-
around.
The question is, how different is this from the first time we played? I mean, it's pretty.
That is a good question. Because we played it, what, a year ago? You brought it over here?
Yeah,
It's
there
been
was
closer
nothing
to
really,
2.
nothing really changed since then because the game was already in production.
Okay.
So we weren't changing any rules. So whatever we, like this game was in production for a while because of all the languages that they wanted it in, and you know, so everybody.
I'm not really seeing anything
we draw
that I
up?
don't remember.
Yes,
Five?
you draw 5 more.
You
cards.
draw 5 more
Yes.
cards?
So
Okay,
you're
so
gonna
these are
have
my old
a lot
ones.
Of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna
Gotta
have.
shuffle them.
This is a game where you end up with a giant hand of cards.
Okay, that's cool.
So I
That's why
actually
it
love it that you guys
ramps.
have this little rail.
Isn't that fantastic?
I love this
Game
rail.
Toppers table, y'all. If you need something to hold your cards, just get one
Buy
of
a game
these.
topper for everybody.
Yeah, everybody can have one.
Giveaway. If you watch this video, you
Yeah,
heard it
we're-
here
we're
first.
gonna
Randy
get-
and Ellen
Give it away.
will at no
Table.
cost ship
It'll-
a game topper to each
It'll
and every
be ours.
viewer.
Because
No
we'll
proof
feel bad.
even necessary that you
No,
viewed this.
not at all.
Right.
Just-
Just email us. and
Just
say that you saw
email us
something.
where to send it to, and we'll just totally do it. All right, whose turn is it now?
It is going to be this turn order, so it is you.
That feels powerful.
You are.
Again, I feel a little bit like a boss.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
think about the bonuses
Think
too,
about the
because you
bonuses.
might want certain bonuses.
Yeah.
It's all about the bonuses, baby.
bonuses.
Generally, it's from this. You know, while you're thinking about your turn, strategically, because you have 3 actions, we'll call it, because you have 3 workers to place. It's wise to spend your first worker to give you more options for your later turn. So, like maybe get more specialists in your hand, or maybe get animals that you can kill to get things you don't have. And then your other 2 actions, you actually, or maybe you grab like a really good culture card. And then your later actions, you will utilize things. Because if your last action is to get something really good, it'll still be useful to you, but you can't use it that round. So generally speaking, the flow is get some
scared.
stuff, spend some stuff.
How do I want to get an animal and then kill it. I know I sound like a psycho tonight, by the way. I'm very
Well,
aware of
you
that.
know what? This was a hunting society, so in the
Reddy King,
Reddy King is Ryan K.
There you go.
Awesome. For sure.
So you just go hunting.
I'm going to go hunting, bruh.
Okay.
There we go.
Do you have any culture cards you want to play first?
Oh, that's right. Do I?
Yeah, you always want to play
Should
culture.
play culture cards.
It's just the question is which one you want to play.
So is culture the ones with not hands?
Yeah, correct.
Not hands.
Correct. The ones with the little
culture cards.
Babe, I'm
little
awesome.
hide.
I'm just
You got a little
awesome.
hide
culture
icon.
Yeah, you don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't even know.
I want to play one. Yes.
So this one will allow you spend a tool
Yep. Spending it
in order to build another.
to build a megalith.
Yeah.
Not a monolith.
Not a Legolas.
Not a Legolas and not a monolith.
Monoliths are upright. Megaliths are.
This lets me bury cards.
That lets you take a specialist into your hand. The burial has a little
Okay.
burial mound.
I'm just making stuff up.
That's fine.
Can I just add on to your game
This
stand?
one gets me 7 tools.
I want to get a
Okay,
person into
take
my
a
hand.
person in your
Like
hand.
from this or this?
No, the specialist, not the culture card.
They got a little icon in the corner.
Okay. I can handle this.
Okay, good.
I can handle my life. Don't even.
You can play only one.
You can play
Per
more, but if she plays more, she has to discard a card to pay for that.
It goes in my hand.
It goes in your hand, correct.
I'm done. Can I play
No,
more than one?
You
culture
could,
card?
but then you have to discard a card.
You're right. Ooh, I want to.
Okay, do it.
I want this schlub out of my life.
All right.
He's
All
good
of
for
it.
nothing.
So she's gonna put a card in a discard pile.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
not
discard.
burial.
That's
yep.
burial.
Discard
Shoot,
pile
I'm so
in order
embarrassed
to
right now.
play another card.
Yep. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play this one.
Okay.
All right. So this one says
I pay a food to bury a person.
no. Put
Dang it.
put another specialist in your discard pile.
Barry is the little hut thing.
Yep.
I spend this
Yep. And then you can put any one of these guys in your
in
discard
my discard pile.
So they're all sort of like these guys. Yes,
Yeah.
they make culture cards easier to buy.
'Kay.
Okay. Perfect. Now you could play another one by discarding another
I'm
card.
gonna.
Or
But
you could
what does this mean?
random animal. So you just take an animal off the top of the deck.
I do kind of want to kill something at some
Oh,
point.
and I'm sorry. Between the rounds, we're supposed to refill this thing.
I'm
So
gonna be crazy and do it one more time. I have to spend
so-
this, spend
You can play
food,
culture
and
card
spend
on
a
the
guy.
next turn,
Yes.
can't you?
Correct. And then
Can you play culture on your next turn without
Yeah.
paying?
Yeah.
So you got
Yeah, you
other
could.
people.
You have other turns to do
Oh.
this. But it's up to you. It might be
So-
more efficient if you probably do it next turn.
Stan, why didn't you tell me that? You're making me look.
I mean, but I love how
embarrassed.
excited you are. I don't want to dampen your. I don't want to dampen your enthusiasm. You're having such a big
It's
turn.
like you're making a fool
But
of
look,
yourself.
there's an economy in the game, so
okay,
if
fine,
you
that makes sense.
spend all your stuff.
So these are discarded.
Reddy
Correct.
King says, I was curious
And-
about that. Was the rule to discard for an additional culture play implemented because culture cards were too strong?
Yeah, they are rather strong
question.
and yes, and then it also to prevent hoarding. Like it forces you to plan it out. Like we were telling Ellen, like why don't you wait till next turn and play it? Because a lot of times people will they'll buy culture cards, and then their last round or last turn of the round, now they're playing 5 culture cards. Everyone's waiting for them to do the crazy thing. It cost them nothing, so then we implemented an extra cost for
That's
that.
cool.
So
That's
just
very
to
cool.
balance things
I was
out.
really excited, and now I feel like.
And now you can go hunting.
I don't. Yes. So do I slide it down or do I
No,
Go
you can
hunting.
just start
just?
executing
Okay.
hunts.
So I play a hand. I need to play one Saruman.
You don't have to play labor. So the top option is you can play 1 labor to reveal 2 more animals. But
Got
if you
it.
like these, you can just start taking those. So you
Yeah,
By
I'm gonna
playing
take another
a tool and a.
it costs you a tool and a labor.
a tool,
Yep.
and I'm gonna play him.
Okay. So that's tool and labor. Which one?
I
you
would like to take more of this because I
More
want more food
Glyptodons?
at
Alright.
some point. Oh, that gives me. If I kill him, it gives me 6 food.
6
though.
food.
But I like this
correct.
little.
Yeah, because
idol.
you have a grudge against
Okay,
them.
I
get
do.
it.
Oh my gosh, why do I always gravitate
That's
towards
fine.
those little
Glyptodon
creatures?
land.
I kill them like.
So you
Wanna
could
buy
do
another
this. You
Glyptodon?
could do this again. You could play another tool.
I could play another tool.
and another labor and take yet another.
Is it?
animal.
Is that going to be too much again?
Well, you will have 0 tools, so it could be a problem. But you could also
when I slide down, I'll get to
you
kill
could kill an
something.
animal, right? So you could take the rhino, kill it, get 6.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right, so you pay a tool
Paying
and 1
that.
labor.
In one labor.
You can pay it
No,
in
I'll
food
do
too,
this.
or
I'm
in
good.
there. All right, and then you take this one.
Okay, the
And then if you're
rhino.
done taking them, then you go down here. Your second option is to kill animals. So
I
you
will
can-
kill it.
so
Bye.
you
I will
put it
kill
right
it.
there, solid. Yep.
Should I do this one instead, though, Stan?
Oh, I don't know. This one will give you 3 food and idle.
I know, but I like the
Stan's
idle.
not playing 2 games. He's playing
That's
1.
alright.
I'm gonna get 3 food.
Do you want to go on the same idle track, or do you want to start a different
I'm
one?
gonna go on the same.
Alright.
And so I'll move up 1.
Alright, very
Okay.
well.
Look at you.
And now
Whoa.
you get a bonus of a random animal.
Thank you.
Ta-da-ta-da.
Ba-da-ba.
Let's see, I'm curious. What is it?
It is the saber-toothed cat.
Meow.
If I kill it, it gives me 2
Tools and 2
tools
food.
and 2 food. That's pretty
Excellent.
awesome. I love that.
Alright, Randy.
This is
Let
good,
it rip.
Stan.
I'm
It's
ready.
good stuff. It's good
Golly.
stuff.
Gee golly Moses.
It's good stuff. You know those hunting societies, they were, you know,
They're
they
Playing,
had
my
stuff.
playing a hand
favorites.
drill. We're spending the food
But
to
keep-
get 2 tool units.
Huh.
And
A victory point.
victory
Oh,
point.
you're on the board, sir.
Yep, just wanted to get on the board before Ellen.
How did you... Well,
You know,
how
it's
did I
quite
get points?
slow. Like the start of the game, like the board is barely seems to move, but then it picks up.
Wait,
in like
where
a
do I
third
get
and
points
fourth
from?
round.
I'm just worried about killing things.
So in game, it's actually not a lot of points. Usually, you will get them by getting these
Okay.
stones.
Ooh.
Put
But
on
the
a
end
10.
game, there's quite a lot.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
And we're gonna play these and this. I think.
All right.
That's a lot.
3 labor. You can pay food too.
Yeah,
Remember.
Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 and 2.
Okay. So
And so we're
4.
moving 4. We're going out. We're going out to the sticks here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Very
Wow.
well.
Nothing that gives
Alright.
me tools, right? Oh, there's a tool. Alright.
I want to put a tent out there.
There's a tool.
Can I look what's under here?
Yes, it's a draw card. You have a little
okay.
icon.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Got it.
And then, are you done? Oh no, then you get your
yeah.
bonus, which you get to place a camp and move it.
Where you can stand all the
a
reaching.
camp.
Place it and move it, baby.
Mover.
Place a camp, move a camp.
Place a camp, move a camp. I love that song.
That is a great song.
I just heard it on the radio
Alright,
yesterday. It was so
my
good.
turn, y'all. All right. Culture cards. I will play the culture card that for a tool I can build a megalith.
Megalith
I
monster.
will build on a.
Do I get 3 food or am I paying 3 food?
You would have to pay 3
Pay
food
3.
to build a village. You mean
Oh,
to
that's for
build
the village.
Yeah,
okay.
that's a village.
Oh.
You're
Can
talking
you-
I was
about
all
this
excited.
bonus, yeah.
What do you need? We got your back.
Food or animales?
Actually, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna be unorthodox. I'm gonna take a
like that.
culture card,
Okay.
and the
What
culture
do I
card
want?
I'm gonna take this one.
Hmm.
Ooh, dog. All right,
So
and
cultural.
so cultural. Yeah. I don't know. This is looking promising. So I have a ton of tools and a ton of food, so it kind of makes sense to take an action that spends them. So I'll go right there. I'll use my crafter. So she'll give me 2 labor, and then I'll use a tribesman. 3 labor. I'll take yet another culture card. Look at that. That just gives you.
I really like that one.
But I'm gonna take the spit roast.
That's a random animal and food, correct? Is that what that
Yeah,
means?
a random. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Then I will slide on down. I will spend. So now it costs me 2 food and a tool. So I'll spend 2 food.
I really want to get a stone.
1 tool to get a. Do. Wow, I don't like these options too much.
Not awake
I'll
enough.
take this
Stan
one.
doesn't like his own options.
I like them. And then it says I may put
like 'em.
a person into my discard pile. I will put this person there. And I take a tool and a food back, and my turn is done.
Is that the end of the round?
Nope, it's the end
Oh.
of the first action. So
Ah.
you got 2 more actions.
Oh, I didn't take my tool from my chief.
Because you didn't take. Oh, you didn't take that action. That is this action. You have to take a specific action.
Oh, duh. Oh my gosh. I was like, how do you keep
If
trying?
you want to swap them with the irregular guy, because it doesn't actually change your action.
Stupid. What?
Oh, for the regular.
Right, because you can. Yeah, you might. Yes. So you achieve a specific. It says a specific ability that pertains to when the chief takes a certain action.
Hey, remember when you were like, don't play too many cards?
No, I don't remember saying that. That doesn't sound like something I would say.
know what you're talking about now. I'm looking at my cards going, yay! Oh, wait, where'd my options just go?
It's fine. You had a powerful turn. It
It's
was
cool. I
totally
feel good
worth
about it. So I'm going to place him.
Totally redeemed yourself.
Totally redeemed yourself. I don't want to do
First
that.
of all, you can play that culture card that you wanted to play last time. Remember?
Oh, for crying in the mud.
Culture-rific.
Oh my gosh, Stan.
This topper is useless.
Why didn't you make
Oh,
these
man.
cards not
said-
better at
Why
staying
did we buy
upright?
this topper?
I don't know. Why did we buy it? Did we buy it? Okay.
Well, no.
All right.
Exactly.
So that
I'm
one.
playing a culture card. It lets me spend a food. It lets me
Yep. You take
for a random animal and a point.
and a victory
On
point.
the board, baby. I
Yes.
received a ground sloth.
Okay.
I'll
Add
take
it to
one
the
of those.
pile.
Okay.
I'll grab it from you.
I'll trade you
I'll
2
trade you
sheep
that.
for a ground sloth.
Now I put my guy out. Oof, I don't have any tools to spend, so that's not an option.
However,
really wanna-
when you take a crafting action, you do gain a tool. If you
Oh, I
if
didn't
you
even
do
see that. I didn't even see it, but I want to save my hands for the eclipse.
Sure. Well, yeah, that's
Total
fine.
eclipse of the
you
sun.
you like winning eclipse.
I do.
Okay. Well, you could also well you gotta get tools somehow.
I know.
Now I did mention it, but you can take the same action multiple times just because you have a.
Oh, okay.
So
You're right.
You
I
could
forgot
just go
about that.
hunting multiple
Can I
times.
go hunting?
You can go hunting.
I have a lot of animals, though. Dang it, Stan.
I mean, you know.
Making a fool of myself again. Okay, so I could pay a hand to reveal 2.
Yes.
I don't think I care enough.
You can just take what's there.
Oh, I'm taking 2?
Oh, but wait, but
Yeah.
you need tool to take them, so maybe that's not a great
okay,
option.
Okay. Oh my gosh, get back here, guy. Bob, don't do that again.
Bob, what? Just
Bob, no. Bob, no. So yeah, I spent on tools, bro. No, I get one, so I could.
Well, that is if your chieftain takes a craft.
All right, I know what I'm doing. Ready? I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Tennessee
spend the tool.
Titans.
No, I don't receive it.
No. But you don't need it because you have 3 camps already on the map. You already have 3 camps. You can just
so
start
I
moving
could just
them
start
around.
moving them.
Right. Right.
Why would I want to move them though?
Well,
you get a
because you want to
village.
build a village
Okay, so that allows me to spend a hand
to move.
to move one. So if I want to move it 3, I'd have to spend these 2.
That would actually give
Or
you
wait.
4 because he gives you 2.5.
2.5.
And you actually only
mean-
need 2
oh.
movement to make a triangle.
So I'm gonna just play him.
Sure.
So should I just put him up
Yep.
here? I guess.
So 1,
What? 1,
2.
2.
Perfect.
Yes.
Now
and now I
you
get to put
can-
my.
Correct. So pay 3 food.
I feel like a chef, by the way. Ring. Take the little top off.
Boom. And then your camps go back to your hand.
My camps
to
go
your,
back
to your board.
to my board.
Your camps go back on your board.
The camps go back to my board. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Camps
yeah,
go back
yeah.
on your board.
And then you have to pay 3 food.
Oh
Your
my
camps
gosh.
go
1,
back
2,
on
3.
your board.
Boom.
That
You
was
did it.
painful. Hurt me a little bit there.
Oh boy.
Thanks for doing my cleanup.
No problem.
Yeah,
well,
well,
you
we
don't
do-
really. In all fairness, you got Squish C. Randy and I.
That's
We
true.
at least have a little like
That
space
is
in here.
true. When we play Tabletop Simulator, you do literally all my work.
Yeah.
I'm like, Stan, can you just like get in my cards?
I just feel like I'm so much more efficient.
You are.
Because it's like this weird
It's hard to
tactile
use,
thing where
yeah.
you get used to picking things up with a mouse. It's not intuitive unless you do it for
You're right.
hours and hours on end, which is what I do. And
I'm not good.
and
at
I'm
it.
like, I just find it so easy. But I remember the first like couple times I used Tabletop Simulator, I was like,
All right, we're gonna
hard
play
to-
the
And now I'm
All-Stars.
just like,
That's a big reason I don't like playing on it. First of all, I'm not a big online gamer in general, but sitting there and trying to. Ugh, no. Joker ES says the Tennessee Titans aren't having a good Monday. Did you mean Titans?
Done that, yes.
I remember the Titans.
I remember the
So
Ah,
you remember.
See what I did there?
that was so good.
Titans.
Titans. That's a good movie.
It is a great movie. It takes him to Gettysburg.
This is an
inspires
interesting
him.
thing about like obviously I didn't grow up with American football, you know, but I do like it, I guess, to an extent. But I really like movies about football. Is it
Interesting.
weird?
Interesting.
Like some of my favorite
Yes.
movies are like
No, I get
Remember
it.
Titans, Any Given Sunday, Blindside, like
Oh, Blindside.
like
so
movies that
good.
feature football. I find them very compelling.
Okay, specifically football or sports movie? Like
No,
field
no,
and sports movies?
specifically actually like
Really?
American football. Something about those movies.
That's amazing. That's a
The
very
actual
interesting
game,
thing.
yeah, I can take it or leave it. Movies are great. Though.
I love that.
All right, we're going there.
What's the one about the hockey? What's the hockey one?
Try it
Miracle
for
on Ice.
yes,
Oh, that one's fantastic.
Miracle on
That's
Ice.
the college team with the
Oh
Olympics. So
my
I'm going to go down
gosh.
1 food and up 1 tool.
Okay.
Miracle on Ice.
And I'm going to spend 2
Oh my
tools
gosh.
to take 2 spatulas, as they like to call
Yeah, Stan,
themselves.
I want to start getting specialists soon. How the heck do I do that? Oh wait, was I supposed to do something here?
No,
We're gonna
that's
get,
an
um,
eclipse face thing. So
Oh.
you got a little
Oh
eclipse.
yeah, yeah.
Wait, Pathfinder goes into my hand.
Correct.
Like a boss.
Like a boss.
And
This is how Randy does it.
Shamans, nah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Take another
Ding, 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 ding.
craftsman.
Ding, 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 ding,
This one
ding.
goes to my hand as well because I'm cool like that. I can spend a food
You should make a game about
to
beatboxing.
discard somebody
And
and
football.
then put a different card into my burial. Is that
You
right?
could.
Mm,
Make a
Or paying a
football
food
game
to discard and bury.
with beatboxing as the expansion.
Okay.
Is that
Sorry,
right?
we're not paying
Which
attention
one?
at all. I'm sorry.
Paying a
This
paying
one?
a food to discard a card.
Yes, you
And-
no, that put a specialist in your discard pile.
Yep, Randy, come
Right.
on.
Oh, so I get another specialist and then I also get the burial.
Yeah.
Read it right, baby. Read it right.
Read it right. Read it yourself, Ellen.
Right,
So y'all do
right,
that.
read
I'm
it
gonna spend
right.
a food unit.
I have a question
I can
for
discard
everyone in the
from ones that
world.
are
Why do I
played.
have another person here?
Because you have another action. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, Ellen, quit interrupting all my questions, please.
Said I have a question for
Why
everyone in
do
the world.
why do I have another person? So you can
You
take
know,
another turn.
you know, like the genie joke. My first wish is for more wishes. Your first question is for more questions. It's okay. I
Oh my
expect to be asked
God.
questions. I'm being invited to this
Yeah.
stream.
If
so
you
I
come
can
here, you know
answer
this is
questions.
what's gonna
Oh,
happen.
Okay.
dubstepping across
Oh, so I get,
glaciers.
I get a
Shout out to
I love
Dubstep
it.
Club.
I got a tool from my chief looking hand. Chief looking
Dubstep.
hand gets
Yep.
a tool from the
Yes,
special
yes.
thingy. All right, so can I bury? Cards
Yes,
that I
you
played?
can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Can you dig it? Yes,
Yes,
I
I
can.
can.
I've been waiting such a long time. Saturday.
Bum, 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 bum,
All right, I'll take one of those, sure. And so then I'm gonna bury. I'm gonna bury this tribesman.
Okay. And then you slide down, you gain an idle track and another burial.
Yes, sir. We're gonna go on the right-hand track of the burial. Or, yeah, the
Right-hand track.
for the burial.
Wow.
And what did you say I get to do?
You get-
another burial.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's interesting. It was actually like early in the design. I wanted to because like everything we learn about these folks is basically based on their burial sites and things like that. So I felt like it needed to be in the game, and burning your deck out is like super common in any kind of deck builder.
Yeah.
So it just made sense that as you burn cards out, you will somehow still benefit from them in the future. And
I like that. That's
Wow,
cool.
that's super thematic.
yeah, that part
Wow,
it did turn out okay.
Stan.
Rest
I don't
of
know,
it not
there's-
so.
this is
I didn't know you
borderline-
could be so
this
deep.
is borderline too much theme for a Euro game, though.
You know,
It is.
I think people.
gotta dry
I
this
think
up a
people
little
can
bit.
handle game in their Euro games. All right, so we're gonna go. My chief hunts a lot is gonna go hunt.
Chief hunts a lot.
Chief hunts a lot.
I'm gonna spend 3 tools.
I mean, I'm Chief Chiselstone.
to put 3
What
camps
is your
out.
chief's name?
You know what? I'm just.
I'm Chief Looking
It's
Hunt.
such a long
Chief
time.
Looking Hunt.
See, I've been telling people what to do this whole game, and I forgot to do it myself. All right,
Poor
so
Stan.
I'm going to. Would you place the
Sure.
camp for me on the thing, and then move it to where my other camp is, like double down? Yes, yes, perfect. And then I gain a tool. Then I will play another card, and so I will discard a card.
Oh man.
And this one gives me a random animal and a food. My random animal is a ground sloth,
Dang it.
and my food is,
like
interestingly
ground sloth.
enough,
You're such a ground sloth
smoked
hoarder.
turkey.
Ooh,
Like chicken.
delicious.
Now I'm gonna execute. So 1, 2. I'm gonna pay 2 tools to put 2 more camps out, please.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
what is with you in the
Camp man.
camping?
I am going
Camp
to
man.
I've
then
just
Camp
broke apart the
man.
glaciers.
1, 2. So I need 3 labor. So I'm gonna
3
do
labor.
1,
Where are we going
2,
with this one?
3. I want one of them to go down to the brown tile, and then one of those 2. Nope, one of those 2 there. Go to the green tile. Yep. And now I'm
Spreading
gonna pay
out.
3
Yep.
food.
Oh
those
my
stress.
gosh.
I'm gonna put a village over
Stan's
there.
destroying us.
And then I'll take my camps back.
Yup.
Take it.
Camp
Yup.
back up in represent.
Smearing on neck and near.
How do you put a camp in reverse?
I don't
That
know.
would be hard.
Have you ever done it? It's
We were
easy.
doing it. It's super
It's
easy.
easy, man.
All right, I'm done.
Probably the easiest way
So
to
I have
do
one
it.
more dudette
Yeah,
or dude.
sure do.
And here's the thing, I really
Oh, do
want
you have
more
an
of
extra
these.
person?
Stop it. How do I get these cards?
That is a crafting business right there.
But then I won't have stuff for eclipsing.
Yeah.
Well,
The
you can just go here and draw an extra card and have more eclipse powers, and you can kill an animal and.
I love it. Doing it. Done.
Alright, so you
Love
draw
it,
a
doing
card.
Draw a card.
You may
look at
kill
what I
one
wanna
of
do.
your sad
I don't
little
know what
sad
the
little
name
Yeah.
animals.
What am I gonna kill? I need tools, man. What's?
Oh,
this
that
one.
would be the that'll be the tiger.
Food. I gotta kill something.
Yep. I'm gonna kill the saber-toothed
Alright,
cat.
so you gain 2 food and 2 tools.
1, 2, 1, 2.
All right.
I need some
And then
food.
these all are my eclipse ones.
That's all yours. You can put as many of them in Eclipse Pile as you like.
I ain't got no foods.
Did you see my cards?
I didn't want to, so no.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I want to just build my home out in this glacier for no reason.
So there is one card, interesting enough.
Oh,
It's
is there?
this
Oh,
one.
it's out there.
No
It does
way.
give you points for being
touching
on the
glaciers?
glacier.
Go figure.
Now,
Yeah.
it's per village, though, not per glacier. So one village touching 3 glaciers doesn't give you 6 points. You'd have to have 3 villages touching a glacier to get you 6 points.
I think it's really interesting that for the
feel like they should've
eclipse
been giving
hands
some-
or the
Yes,
labor hands, you
1.5.
included a half one.
Because
That's so
there are
interesting.
some cards that will give you a half a hand towards Eclipse.
I love that.
Right.
So yeah, there's.
It's just
Plus, it kind of like
I don't see a lot of
tiebreaker,
like
too.
half.
Yeah,
things
it's
like
it's
that.
a you know it's an interesting thing. It's a lot of times it's like hidden in some board games where you don't realize, but something is really 1.5 of something.
Michael has a question for you, Stan. Is Rurik Dawn of Kiev available for purchase anywhere?
As far as I know, from the publisher, he was like putting some copies together from extra stuff that he had, and that's about it. I don't think there's like shrink wrapped copies left anywhere. So right now the answer is no.
Are you guys reprinting that?
It should be
No, not at present time. There's some rumblings, but I don't think it's going to be announced anytime soon.
Interesting.
So yeah, like
People still want that
for
game.
the
though.
for the foreseeable future, I'm afraid it's out of print. But there's a hope that maybe
is
next
stupid.
year.
What am I doing? This is dumb. This is stupid. I don't have any food to put out of the village anyway.
Yeah, Randy, come on.
I
Yeah,
know.
Just-
I'm
one
an idiot.
food.
Well, I need 3
You
food
can't
for the village.
feed a village on one piece of food.
You go hunting. Go hunt and get
Yeah,
some food.
go.
I
some
know, I gotta
food.
hunt. Should I hunt?
Hunt, fish, kill.
I guess I can get a mammoth of woolly.
Hunt, fish.
Okay, alright, we'll go hunting.
Camp.
Gander Mountain Camp. Oh my gosh.
Hunt.
That's
fish,
crazy though.
camp.
I haven't heard that
Bum,
slogan in
bum,
forever.
bum, bum, bum.
Yeah. Down,
Alright.
down, down.
Would you
down,
like
down,
to
down.
reveal more animals, or you want to
Fish
start
camp.
just start taking them?
Huh.
No, I don't
Wow.
want to reveal any animals.
I feel like
just
it's
want.
1998 again.
Oh, I guess I could reveal animals basically for free. So yeah, we'll give out 2 animals.
All right.
I'm not getting 2. I don't want to get 2
sloth
animals.
and an Argentavis.
Babe, the love of your life is
Spending
over
one
there.
Tool,
Okay.
and yes, we're gonna ground sloth it up.
Okay, how many?
Ground sloth
He's gonna get
it.
10 freaking points.
That's
I
fine.
got 16,000.
He'll do well.
And I've done that, and I'm gonna kill off this woolly mammoth because
All right,
he
you
gives me
take
a ton
all the
of
food.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Get
So,
Bobby.
Kill me, bye.
last-
I have to get the expansion for Rourke played. Good reminder. The expansion is awesome.
Really
and
good
it's going to
one.
make your brain burn a little bit more.
Yes.
It really is.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a lot, maybe. Herbs.
Doesn't have a bit.
I'm not burying a lot of things. I would like to bury more things.
But bury
but I
stuff now, right?
can't. I'm also gonna go.
Or not? I
Haunting.
play my.
For Eclipse
Aren't you supposed to
Team?
do your clips now?
Yeah, you gotta put things in Eclipse Pile, Miss
Yeah.
Allen.
Oh, oh, that's what this is. Should
Oh.
I, like I
okay.
just put it up here?
Yeah.
Sure.
So all your cards go in there. You're not
Yep.
saving
Nope.
anything.
No, I
I'm
don't
not
need them.
saving any.
I'm gonna play
Well,
Finally
yeah, I am
found
gonna
the
save one.
love
One
of a
guy.
lifetime.
I want to do this, and I wanted to keep
I
this
want
one, but I
to-
I
just.
love to
I'll
last
take
my
this
whole
Argentine.
life through.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm
Yes,
not very-
Michael, what are you doing? You said I have to show up to Thursday game night and beg to play. You don't have to beg to play, Rurik.
Yes,
Just
Don't.
ask us and we'll be like,
but
Bag.
I'm gonna kill
Just kidding.
this
Cool.
guy.
Okay.
okay, cool.
Sure.
Okay,
Cool.
cool.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Or Michael, you can request a special audience appointment with us.
That's true.
Seriously, everybody thinks that we're just limited to Thursdays.
All right, are
call
you
us
guys-
up if you want to play something, and we can fit it on the schedule. If you
Yeah.
want to play a specific game,
That's
make
true.
sure you play it.
Are we ready for the second eclipse
I
phase?
am
Absolutely.
so
Reveal.
Reveal.
Alright, so I did one bluff, so it just goes back to my hand.
This was a bluff
a
card.
Yep, that goes back in your hand.
I've got
I thought I
2.5.
lost it.
Also this one and this one.
Ellen's got 17,000.
No,
Those
these are just in the row.
Oh.
So it's just 1, 2.5, 3.
3. And then Randy, what
And
you
then
got?
you have thingies too.
And then
sure
you
I
got
have
4.5. So you definitely won.
I've got
Oh.
2.5. What do you got?
This is
Do you both
overkill,
have
dude.
2.5?
How do you have 2.5?
One?
You got-
Oh, I didn't go there.
Oh,
You're right.
Randy.
You got 2. No, you got 1. I got 1.
I
Right,
forgot
'cause I
by
didn't put
going
my-
here.
So
it
we
gave
actually
me
gonna
more.
change spaces relative to each other because we
Oh.
tied. Well, you should have put more effort.
Yeah, Randy, you know what?
All
Sometimes
right.
you
I
gotta...
almost did. Here, I'll do effort instead.
Nay. The horse says
Oh my
nay.
gosh.
Okay, now you start
Okay.
by, I'm going to consult my cheat sheet, by getting your turn order bonus, which is
a megalith.
That was a monolith.
Oh my god.
Now, if you have,
Yeah.
whenever you have 4 together,
Yup.
you can put 1 on top to score points.
Whenever I have 4 to... Oh, immediately?
No,
Or
when you build a
oh.
megalith, you can put them on top of the 4 other
Shoot.
ones.
Okay, I think I want to do this one.
Sure.
So that is putting a specialist into my discard.
Yay! Iconography!
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
I know, you
I feel like the
nailed it.
training wheels just fell
You
off and I'm
nailed it.
cruising down the sidewalk right now.
The
So
braces
proud.
off of Forrest
I'm
Gump's
so
legs.
proud.
Just
See
gonna-
my little girl pedal
I
down
know,
the
I'm
street.
so proud of myself. I'm about to crash though because I don't know what the heck this means.
That means whenever you take this action, you get,
get an extra
and then in the
labor.
eclipse phase, you can put another specialist in your discard pile.
Oh, I kind of like that. But no,
Heck yeah,
Batman.
careful what you wish for. I'm being careful.
he's always careful.
You're more than welcome. Wait, do y'all actually play with fans? Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Are you a
Whenever-
person?
whenever we
Wait,
find
that's
out-
scandalous. You have fans?
Are you? Yeah.
So whenever we find out from like Facebook,
I'm just
for
gonna
instance,
take
like
it, I
people
like
are
it.
like, oh yeah, we're gonna be in the Milwaukee area. What's a good board game or board game store or cafe or whatever?
Okay,
We'll go, oh,
Eclipse.
it's this, but you can come to our house.
Yeah, we do say that.
Eclipse pile cards.
As long as you're not creepy.
Which specialist did you have in eclipse pile?
Yeah, just put in the notes if you're creepy to
So
put.
you
Make
get
sure
2
you write
idle
that down.
tracks.
I get 2 idle
You want
tracks.
the same one?
I think so, and then I can bury something.
You can bury something.
Yes,
You planned it.
I don't
like
know,
it.
man.
Now you can come from your discard
That seems
pile.
OP.
It can?
Yes.
That seems
Yes.
OP.
Okay, these are going in my discard right now as
Yep.
well, so it could be
Yes.
one of these. Okay.
And then her terrain. Oh, wow,
Ooh.
she gets terrain tiles too.
Do I want to bury people with good abilities on them? Or
No,
crappy
you want to
guys?
tribes people pretty much, or like if you have a culture card you don't think you want anymore.
Buried. Boom.
I feel like
Buried.
I'm doing awful.
Your terrain tile, so you gain 2 food.
Hey y'all, Sorrow Song 8. What, me?
Yep. So we're still getting your bonus. So you get 2 food.
What?
Then you get another idol. That's that yellow land. That
I
you
get
control.
another
Another
idol.
mega-
You want this one?
Yep.
Bloop.
And another megalith?
And another magnet.
Wait, for where? Because I would like to see that.
Because you're
oh.
controlling that one.
Oh my god.
You guys are friendly ties over there. for
Okay,
the
another
other two.
megalith.
Yep. Sure. So that gives you 2, 4, 6, 7 points because you have 3 of your color and 1 of neutral color. So you go
Yes,
to
ma'am.
9. Bam! Just like that. But
I
it's
got
not
it.
all, folks.
No.
Now you do your player board. So you get to draw a card, get a tool, and
Shut
another.
the front
I'm
door.
telling you. So draw a card.
Did you shut my front door?
Yes, it was locked. You get a
Same.
tool.
Yep.
And then you same
Same
boom,
track.
and now you can put another guy into your
No, I
another
can't.
specialist. Why don't you get a hunter? Because you don't have any hunters. You might want to hunt.
Thank you so much for the advice
Yes, absolutely.
that I love.
All right,
Refusing your advice.
Thanks for that
moi.
one.
All right, my
Sorrow Song has been waiting for
I
this
get
Kickstarter to
I
come.
get no turn.
has
I
been.
get a turn order track, a card. I'll take a card. I get a no eclipse pile abilities because I didn't have any ability cards in there. My terrain tiles though, I get 2 food, 1, 2, 2 points, 1, 2. That's from that green land over there.
Okay, got it. I was wondering what you were
I
looking
get
at.
a I
Sorry.
get a track. I'm
Not
gonna
sorry.
go burial.
Riddiking, yes. I'll be in Wisconsin in November for the Packer versus Titans game. How does Endless Winter in
And they get
Wisconsin
2
winter sound?
You should.
megaliths.
Call us up.
Let's
2
do
megaliths.
I will be background checking you in the meantime. Love it.
Oh, we're supposed to reveal 2 of these. Nice.
I've been waiting such a long time.
New animal.
Can you put
Sure.
that onto
Right there.
this
Yep.
one?
No, it's gotta go over here.
You want
There's
to?
two cards,
Oh,
two more
yeah.
cards.
Mhm.
Uno, dos, and my
Is this the eye of the tiger?
second
Or
one.
is this a different eye?
It's the thrill of the fight.
It's the Eye of Sauron. I know
And then
it.
I'll
This is
go
actually a Lord of the
here
Rings
and
theme
get two
game.
more. Bloop bloop.
This is Mordor over here.
All right.
Shire's
I
a little cold.
don't have that IP. You're gonna
Okay,
get me in
okay.
trouble.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Okay, so I did the terrain, and then my board, I get another tool, which I cannot take because I'm maxed out, so I could take a food, but I can't because I'm maxed.
What? Wow.
Womp womp. All right, but I will take
Kinda feel
this
like you're showing
and two
off.
more cards. So I'm gonna have a
And now Randall James.
Yeah, I'm blue.
Giant
I'm such a
hand.
loser.
Randy's doing.
But wait,
crappily.
there's more.
Oh, I won't look.
That's okay. I don't. You know.
You already know what's in my hand.
So, I have two villages that are adjacent to the gray tiles, and I have one village that's adjacent to the yellow, so that
Okay.
gets me a total of 6 points.
What? No,
Yes.
bruh. One more time, could you say that again? Because I wanted.
So, look at these stones. So, this
Yep.
is for each
Oh,
village
'cause you
that
have stones.
touches.
I got it.
Yep.
I'm
and
good.
Then, yep. So, you
Sorry.
got it.
Sorry.
No problemo.
I got you.
I am doing points. All right, I am done. Let's recall our gang here.
You didn't, but Randy didn't go yet, did he?
Oh, yep. I was like, we're done. He's
Stan's like, Randy
he doesn't
is
count.
not in this
He's not
at
in this.
all.
No, he's in it. He's in it.
doing good.
Nathan, I don't know that I've seen Quantum Leap.
All right. You,
Yeah, I'm
Is that
stupid.
an older
I
show?
get
So you get an idle track?
thingy. Yay, idle track.
Which
Go on-
one?
We'll go on the death track, the Death Eater track.
okay?
Another IP, you don't know.
Harry Potter.
Then I get
Then
my
cards.
Yep. So I get two toolies.
Yes.
Two E&O tools.
Then you get.
We worked with E&O tools.
I have not worked with
Okay.
him.
Do you
He
wanna
does
work
not
with him?
illustrate. I know of him. I know people who work with him, but I have not had the pleasure.
Alright, so we're not doing any
You should let me do the
expansion.
art to your next game. It's gonna look amazing.
And I'm gonna have to do
Hydraulic and
expansion.
5
Well, you have fans apparently. They might want it.
That's
Train
true.
tiles. I get another tool,
yes.
and I get a point. And
Yes.
I get 2 food,
Wow,
which I
babe.
don't. I can't-
Unfortunately, there's nothing lesser than food, so you can't convert into it. But that's it, and then you get your board, which is yet another tool.
Cool,
Yes.
babe. See,
Okay.
look at you.
Oh,
shut it.
All right. So now we're done.
Okay.
I did jump
Now
the
we
gun
can
before,
recall.
but now we can recall your peeps.
Oh, thank you.
So now we're entering the third turn, and in the second age of this game, we're gonna
New
switch.
Quantum Leap out. Pilot episode is going on right now. All right.
Oh, interesting. I'm gonna watch probably Rings of Power tonight with the boys after this. Well, no, I'm not. Not today. It's a school night.
Rings of Power is quite good. I don't understand. There's a lot of criticisms, but as
Yeah,
like a
there is.
Tolkien fan, I'm kind of surprised because I feel like you can't really do it much better.
I dislike it more than I like it.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
you know.
Yeah.
But I don't not like it though. It's
Yeah.
a very fine line. Like episode 4 came out and I was like, oh cool, I can watch that later. It's not like, oh man, I get to watch it. It's like, oh yeah, I'll definitely watch
I'm
that when I have time.
Opposite. I actually had a dream that they released an episode, and then
You
I woke
did
up.
not.
I did.
Are you serious?
I had a dream that they released an episode, and I woke up. I was like, "Oh, this episode." I was like, "Oh."
What do you
it's
love
just
about
a
it? Like,
dream.
what's the one thing that's making
I
you
actually
like, oh
think
my,
it's
I got
very
it.
I think it's very faithful to like Tolkien. Like just the
Interesting.
way it's written, I don't feel like there's a big dissonance about how the books were written.
Okay.
And I like for the most part the costumes, the sets,
Yeah.
just everything. I sort of get immersed in it a little
Okay.
bit,
Yeah.
which is a lot of shows I don't
I
get
wanted
immersed
that
in.
so bad. I wanted to feel that so bad. I
I
tried,
felt
and I'm
felt
like,
it.
it's not working.
There's some bad CGI in it where it kind of takes you out, but they did a lot of practical stuff.
I love
There's
that.
a lot of sets,
They
which I like.
did amazing with that.
All
Oh
right,
my
and then
goodness.
we draw
do
5
agree.
cards.
Okay, 5 cards. I've been waiting such a long time.
Yeah, I'm.
I've
not-
never
not
seen
doing- I'm not
Quantum
doing
Leap.
so well.
Well, you'll find out because it's already 3 out of 4 rounds. So.
Woo.
And Alan's got the helm,
Yeah, I am, bro.
so anything
Wait.
could happen.
Oh, I am. That's right. Turn order. I forgot about turn order.
order.
Forgot about turn order, mate.
Order in the court.
Order in the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So what theme else would fit this game, do you think, if we were going to theme?
Like a makeup
Star
store?
Wars.
Ooh.
Star Wars.
Oh.
With
Lord of
cruelty
the
to
Rings
animals
or-
and everything?
Yes.
It's another theme that would fit with this.
Oh, I love that
I don't
question,
know.
Stan. That's such a good question.
I don't know. Because we were talking about Santa Claus. I'm like, could this be Santa's
Yeah.
Village?
Yeah, this could definitely be Santa's
There's already a
Village.
game called that.
Santa's Workshop. It's really good. Have you played it?
I have not, but
It's
I know of it.
fantastic. I'm serious. Like, it's a good Euro
you're
game.
up.
I know. I'm
Alright.
looking at my
I'm
couch.
down.
I'm looking at my couch.
I like offbeat themes. you
Yeah,
know,
it's weird and cool, and it's pretty thematic. Like, you
I-
gotta feed the reindeer like cookies to like get them to like. It's cool.
Actually, I think Nova Roma is going to be my most mainstream theme I ever designed because I have a
Really?
game,
Oh, sure.
a dice hospital. This hospital isn't really overused. Lockup, which is a bunch of fantasy creatures in prison, not overused.
So random.
Endless Winter, a game about Paleolithic
What the heck, Stan?
ice people. I have Rurik Dona Kiev, a game about Kiev and Rus, which isn't really oft-used setting.
No.
I have Resurgence, which is about a post-apocalyptic
Russia.
Soviet society surviving after nuclear
What's going on
war.
in your head, Stan?
Well, Shadow Kingdoms of Valeria is a Valeria universe, so I suppose.
Hilarious.
You know.
Okay, I gotta-
But it is a game where you play as the monsters, defending yourself against the humanity and like elves, which is also sort of like a flip. So I feel like they're all kind of offbeat, right?
Yeah.
And this is like, but Nova Roma, like
Not
this Roman themes.
Emporio and
Old West Impresario. Yeah, Wild West. I would say that's a fairly mainstream. But it was designed actually to be like a family weight
Oh,
almost.
yeah.
So you'd have this mainstream. But I really like the Roman thing because it's such a classic theme, you know? And there's so many good games in that.
Is that right? I put one down, and then I
Yep.
can move it if I want, but that's the only one.
Yes.
And then I get a food, which goes into here.
You always want to move them because they're useless in the middle. So
Oh, they're
whatever-
useless in the middle.
Yeah,
That's right.
they don't
I
do
will go
anything.
here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is this making sense
Yeah,
to everybody?
absolutely.
So if I wanted to play another one, I got to ditch a card.
Yes, if you
A
want to play another
card.
culture card, you would have to ditch
So-
card. Or you can just wait till next round and play it next round.
That's true. That's true.
Yep.
Okay, so now I place my guy out because I think that's all I want to
And
do.
remember, if you place your guy on the culture, you will get a tool.
I will get a duel. Do I want to do that?
I don't know. Do you want to buy culture cards?
Yeah, I do, 100%.
No.
I didn't know it until you said it, and I was like, I've never been so
So
sure.
you can gain the tool right away.
I gain the tool right away.
Yep. And then you can spend 3
3 hands.
leva.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Iconography,
Which
baby.
one would you? You got it. This is this game that it has a learning curve, but I think the
Love
it's
it.
very the iconography is very consistent. Once you
Oh, for
know what it means,
sure.
you'll see it over and over. It's fairly intuitive. You know, it'll be like draw a card. You
Yep.
know, this is a burial icon, so you'll see it on everything that pertains to burial.
I love it.
So yeah, once you we were halfway,
Done.
you know, into the game because we're start of the third out of
It's
4
got
rounds.
such a great,
and it sort of clicks at that
smooth
point.
feel.
Yeah.
I love this.
And also, like, it's not really fair to expect you guys to remember games.
Yeah.
Because unlike a lot of people, you play more than an average person.
We do.
Because you guys play games all the
Yeah,
time.
we do.
And that's the thing with a lot of reviewers when I play games with them, they're not going to remember rules. Because these guys, you know, they play dozens of games a week.
That's true.
And to say, oh, I was here a year ago, how dare you not remember this game I told you a year ago. I don't even half the time, I was looking at the rule book before we
Yeah, I
started because
love
I
it.
forgot my
Love
own
it.
rules.
Well, it's
Love
like
it.
the nuances and stuff. Those are hard to really
All right.
remember.
You
Oh,
are
I'm
not done
I'm
yet.
not second anymore.
No, you're not done yet. Though.
I'm not? Why?
Because you also may
Oh my
spend food and tool to
gosh.
buy
Yes.
a stone.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you now can get the animals.
The killing animal one, but is there a
You
better
can
one
also,
for what I'm
well,
doing
there's
right now?
one that gives you points for idle track, and you shut up
Oh
quite high.
my goodness gracious. Which one's that? This
That
one?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Get in my
So
hand.
I think you can
Get
do that.
in my
So
belly.
you go there, and you get to bury a card.
Shut up.
You can
From
you,
here?
You can come from the you can come from your discard pile. All right, and he's buried, folks. And now you get a tool and a food
I
back.
feel like I'm doing really well. A
You
tool
are-
and a food back?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a
tool back.
bonus.
Shut
I know you
up.
can't believe it because you're doing so well. I love it.
I was not expecting to do well.
But you know what? You deserve
Stand the
it.
man.
I
you're up,
do.
though.
All right, I am going to
You gonna
play.
read all these?
Yeah, sorry. Sorrow Song 8 says, interesting. The only show I've been keeping up with is She-Hulk, which has been a lot of fun.
We watched what?
We watched one episode,
That was fun.
and
I'm gonna get.
Ellen doesn't like
I-
2, 3, 4, 6 points.
One thing you gotta know about Ellen is she doesn't like television broadcasts.
That's kind of true, actually. Every once in a while, I'll get hooked on a series.
I know.
Otherwise, I'm like, no.
You complain a lot.
You guys already know this about me, the Marvel universe. I'm like, I could never watch another Marvel thing again. I would be happy as a clam. Fish and Chips is really enjoying Rings of Power. I don't let the super nerdy stuff bother me. I was in the beginning, like a couple years ago. I was really excited. I started following stuff. Closer to like a year ago, I started learning a little more about it, and I was like, what are they doing? I don't care as much anymore, which feels good to my head. Because I was like, come on, I was getting bummed out. I don't have time to be bummed out about stupid stuff. So I am just having fun with it. I wish it felt more like Peter Jackson's because I love his adaptation. That's just my own personal whatever. I'll get over it. I'll probably last half the season. I enjoy the ride, though. I'm thinking talking about Quantum Leap. Marvel has kind of been stuck in with the short seasons, it feels like, yeah. Dice Hospital's great, says Sorrow Song.
Thank you. Oldie but a goodie. All right, I'm done.
I need to get Dice Theme Park
You can
played.
go ahead. That one is by a buddy of mine, the Sagrada designer. Now I'm blanking on his name.
You did that one.
Daryl
though.
Andrews.
Old West Impresario.
Yes.
You did that one.
Thank you. That game did not get a lot of love. Here's the thing. After TMG published it, they went under. And I feel they only went under so that game could just get under the radar. That's the only reason. They're just like, you know what? We don't like Stan. We're just gonna ruin ourselves and just no. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh! Wait a second. I was like, are you?
I don't know. I'm just kidding. It was just a bad. It was just a bad coincidence because the game came
that
out.
sucks.
It was liked. People liked it, but they never got a chance to really. You know, it's like a lighter game that anyone can play. So I expected the game to kind of get a more wider, distribution and appeal. That a lot of my games are sort of catered to the hobbyist crowd,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, this could cater, and it just wasn't like we're experiencing problems, and then shortly they folded. And now it's like stuck in limbo.
I
don't
saw
even
it
know
for the
who
first
owns
time at a
anymore.
convention that I think it was the convention I met you at, and you were teaching it, and
Yes.
I heard really good things
It
about it.
came
the whole
out
time.
during Essen in 2019, and they had a ton of people playing it at Essen, and it was like people were really enjoying it. So maybe it'll get a second life.
Yeah.
I'm hoping,
Bring that sucker back.
but I don't know. Maybe someone
Um,
else will purchase it.
I don't know how
and
to say his name,
publish
do
it.
you?
I've got to play Communal Feast.
You know how to say that name? Yuen?
Yosien?
Says, woohoo, Stan is in the
I am.
house. They totally
and
sang it.
It is the house.
It is. This is our house. Stan is in our house.
In the middle of the street, right?
Yeah, maybe it'll get another life.
Our house.
Sorrow Song.
In the middle of the street.
Our house.
Wait, how are you getting more cards?
I forgot to play this.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I love playing Dice Hospital on Board Game Arena, says Chrissy Stern. She does like that game a lot.
Down.
Didn't you bring that over to her house, Chrissy? And it has the
What
little
was I
tiny
gonna do?
rooms, the little rooms, and you got to move people around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
The
love that.
dice are your patients.
And you put them in the little ambulance.
Yes.
Yes, that's so cute. I appreciate tiny things like that.
Yeah, it was cool, especially at that time. That it wasn't that long ago. Like we're talking 2016,
Right.
but it was
That
just
feels
not.
like an eternity
Stan, if
ago.
I'm here,
Yeah,
this is because I know there's like gaps
Right,
or whatever,
right.
but like is that
that's one labor.
That's one, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because if I
But-
was here, it'd be two labor,
Correct.
right? Okay.
Correct.
I just want to spend
Yeah,
all
the thing is, like when it came out, it wasn't really super common to put like crazy component. Like sure, there were games with minis,
Mm-hmm.
but they like served the purpose. It wasn't super common to have just like something to like carry dice to you and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
have no other purpose. So I thought it was kind of a kooky
To
idea.
carry dice too, that's so
Honestly, when the publisher was like, "I'm gonna have these like giant plastic games," I'm like, "But all they do is
Sure.
just like."
He's like,
draft
"Yeah, it's
it out."
adorable.
Yeah. So now you can
So
play
cute.
your card
Yep.
that you wanted to take. Play
Now
your-
I can play my card. What?
Yeah, your
What you talking about?
Communal fees.
Wait, did you not get a
I took a food and a stone and this.
oh, but did you not you didn't buy a culture card?
Yeah, I did. Oh, I thought I had to put it in my
No, that
discard
goes in your
pile.
hand,
Oh,
ma'am.
for
It's
Pete
this one.
Sampras. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb.
Now you can
Now
play.
I messed something up.
Now you can play.
Okay. So I will spend a food
Yes.
to place out a tent
Mm-hmm.
and then move
Yep.
one. So I'm gonna go just here because I want to get this.
You trying to like move
Yeah.
further in? Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
that's
gotta
fine.
get down
and
there
then you
eventually.
also that means draw.
Oh,
a
and
card.
get a card.
Yep.
And then it goes into my
Yep.
discard.
Which one are you trying to get to eventually?
The yellow
Why?
one.
You trying to
gonna
get to
mess
this
me
one
up.
or
Yeah.
this one? Did
This
you get to
one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You moved one, you're saying.
Oh, why do I keep drawing them? I keep killing them, and they keep popping up in my hand again.
All right, now you can do the rest.
Randy, you can read some comments if you want to.
I can?
Yeah, I'll
Usually
let you do
I can't
it.
touch the mouse. We're just
I
happy
will
to
give
see
you
some
permission.
Earth-themed content. I
Yeah.
100% agree. Chrissy says,
Yeah, I
Stan,
do
did
love
they
that,
ask
too.
you to design Dice theme park? I was surprised when I heard you worked.
No, they didn't ask me. And a matter of fact, I don't even know if the game was even pitched as a tie-in. I think it was like its own thing, but then the publisher... I mean, Dice Hospital is kind of like one of their most popular things. So, like, they've had, like, some little... It was like Dice ER or something like that nothing to do with me either, that they called, like, Dice Hospital Emergency Roll.
Yeah.
Was
Still
designed
watching?
by a person. It's nothing to do with me and nothing to do with Dice Hospital. But I think they're trying to do more tie-ins to that game. I don't know how long it's gonna like keep going, but I think they probably, I'm guessing, made a bunch of changes to it so that it's closer to Dice Hospital. But you know, that's just something that, you know, I did that game. I'm proud of that game, but I'm not really looking to like
really
do
wanna
much
get it
more.
moved
I
one
don't
time.
feel like that game
I'm just gonna
necessarily
spend a fee
begs
to
to
do
be,
it.
you know,
Spend a
expanded
fee.
or repeated in any way. But yeah, you know, it was just it was a fun design to do, and it really connected with a lot of people, which is great. But then like they sort of ran with it, and then they try to put
It's not a
other things
waste.
and connect other things to it just to kind of generate a little marketing for it, I think. But you know, in the
And
end
then
of the
what
day,
do
Dice Hospital is still around and
later.
still
That's
kicking.
later.
You know, 6 years later, that's pretty good in the board game world these days. You know, these days.
for sure.
A lot of games from that year, they came out of that year.
Did I do good?
They're come and gone. So it was not too bad for my first game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
First
awesome.
game ever. All
I
right.
just put another little hut out there, bruh.
The
I
hut.
just played
Yeah.
Middle Earth
Ooh.
Nazgul, which was
Randy, help me
such
work
a
it out.
meh game. It sounds kind of like a meh.
Did you hear
game.
about the new Lord of the Rings sandbox game that's coming out in like a year, I think?
The video game?
Yes, I want him to buy it so I can play it.
You
So
play
I can
video
watch it.
games?
No, I don't play. I meant
Oh.
to say I watch.
Yeah. Still need to get lockup play when I went to PlotCon and had a chance, but wound up playing Creature Comfort instead. Kind of wish I had taken the guy that offered up on it. I enjoy lockup more than Creature Comfort, but Creature Comfort is a great game as well.
Lockup.
That's interesting.
I do love that game a lot. I like to play it. I think it's very tense and stressful.
It is
and a lot of
stressful.
people don't like that in their board games. But if you do like tension and stress, let me tell you.
I got a lot of
is
that in
one
my
of the
personal
best
life.
ones.
I don't think I need it.
That's what people say. You know, that's the thing. Some people play board games to relax.
Yeah.
I like to compete.
That's
you know.
really interesting that you would. You're not really comparing, but you're saying, but wound up
Put me
playing
in the
Creature
middle.
Comfort instead. You're not you're not comparing them because I'm like those are 1,000% different. Okay, I see what you're saying. And then fish and chips.
I realize that fans been
I
on the entire
follow-
time.
Oh yeah, I follow a guy on YouTube called Nerd of the Rings. If you have not seen his content, go subscribe immediately. He was interviewing Daniel Radcliffe, who's at Weta Workshop, and they got talking about a video game that's coming out. Was it him?
6.
Or was it podcaster Men of the West? I can't remember. He was talking to a guest, and there's a new video game coming out that's supposed to be like Skyrim in how open and sandboxy it is. That's Lord of the Rings. And that to me sounds amazing. Can you please buy it?
Randy,
You've asked me several times. So
But
I'm
you-
gonna deputize you. I'm gonna deputize you,
Where are we
Say
Randy.
going?
yes.
Where are we going?
I would like you to move my camps to yellow, yellow, brown.
I don't remember what it's called though, fish and chips.
Yeah, because I have 6 movements, so actually, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know if I
want it.
believe you, but
Fish
okay.
and
It says
chips
1,
sounds
2,
amazing.
That's 5.
3, 4, 5, and I'm just basically wasting 1. That's fine. But
fine.
then I'm gonna pay 3 food and put my last camp right there, where all the action is.
Ooh, look at that. Look at us little neighbors over here.
I know
Yeah,
we're
except
so
for-
neighborly.
Why are we all in the green? Like,
Because I want some idols. Whoa,
Oh.
hello.
oh yes, I think I've seen Lord of the Rings before. Game sounds cool to me. Yeah, his content is so good, and he does all these breakdowns of each episode of the Rings of
I'm
Power,
done.
and it's fascinating. He points out stuff that I'm like, that's amazing, and it's making me realize there actually is more lore in the show than I
There
thought.
is a lot, and actually, like there's several
me
people
realize.
who do that. They do like breakdowns and,
Yeah.
and background and Easter eggs and
He's
things
like
like
zooming
that.
in on stuff in the background,
really
like they have
cool.
this in there because
Because
dot
they'll
dot
be
dot.
like,
I'm like,
oh, this person is actually the ancestor of this.
Yeah.
Like the Harfoots.
Yep,
You know,
yeah.
they're the predecessors of
Yes.
hobbits, and so like you know a lot of them are mentioned or alluded to. And this is it's much deeper
One,
than it
two,
appears.
three.
I
So
think
it's
you're
like-
right about that. I have been realizing that.
You can watch it like really superficially, and then
Yeah.
it's just like, why are they, you know, all these names? Why should I
Yeah,
care?
why does it
You know,
matter?
about
It's-
their weird language and you know. But it
see
is for that
these.
crowd. It's
Yeah.
like for more
Oh,
hardcore
totally.
crowd.
So I think the more I hear about them actually putting stuff in there, I do appreciate that more. I guess I didn't. I mean, there's obviously I'd never claimed to be a full-fledged professor of Tolkien.
Sound like that you've been claiming that though.
Well,
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is how you become a fan of something. You know, you get exposed to it, you start
Yeah.
looking into it, then next thing you know, you're watching 12 hours of YouTube
Yeah.
videos about Saruman.
I
And,
100% do that when I edit.
and then you become like an elvish language specialist.
I'm an elvish princess, Stan.
A Galadriel.
Ready?
I am Galadriel.
Alright.
I look exactly like her.
Dunzo.
Especially
Alright.
the hair.
All right, Miss Allen.
Is the game Return to Moria? That does not sound familiar. I don't know.
No,
I
that
don't
doesn't
think so.
sound familiar.
Mm-mm.
Nathan says, this is the Lockup creator. I
Okay.
love Lockup.
Yes.
My number one game. Area control game, and solo one is delightfully robust.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it's
Thank you
a
very
Oh,
much.
look at
Thank you very
that.
much. I think it's a good
Hold on.
game as well.
So,
Star Song says, cool, hadn't thought to try a solo, and he says, I back most games that I can't from
Can I play
Wisconsin
this?
to local.
Yep,
support
absolutely.
local. Yeah, Thunderworks is local. They're in Madison,
to get,
so any
Thunderworks,
Thunderworks title is a local
And now
title.
Half a Kingdom game.
Half a Kingdom,
does it
yeah.
go into my hand?
Yes.
Peacekeeper, aren't they around too?
Well, for now, I think Kirk united his powers with Thunderworks, so he's like full-time Thunderworks
Right,
now.
so he did drop it. Yeah, I knew
he
he was
still
with Thunderworks,
has some games, you know. Well, he designed games.
but- yeah, like Gears.
Gearworks, Flag Dash. Rurik is still in his sort of domain.
Yeah.
So he still sort of has, but he's out of publishing for the time being because he's doing a lot of stuff with and for Thunderworks, and I heard it's actually going extremely well.
He said he's liking it.
Yeah, he really likes it, and Keith really likes.
But then he
his-
told me
And
that
actually
Keith was a real jerk.
No, I don't believe it. But he actually helped me with Resurgence. He was my logistics guy, and I couldn't have done it without him because logistics is like its whole world.
Oh, it's crazy, yeah.
And the fact that he came in and he did this work for me was tremendous help because I would have not. I don't even think I would have even. Like, that's the one thing that would stop me from actually running a Kickstarter
Sure.
is having to deal with logistics.
Yeah,
That's like the
100%.
most intimidating thing.
I'm going here.
Okay.
So I have my cards set aside.
Yep. And
done.
did you kill any animals?
No, I forgot.
Would you like
Oh, I
to?
get to draw up first, right?
Yes.
Why is this
Or
here?
that,
Oh.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have any room.
That's right. Kill an animal. What do I want? I don't have any dang food. I should get some for food. You know what?
Now what?
Glyptodon.
I know some things.
He did.
Glyptodon.
Yep,
He
kill
did.
that Glyptodon.
What's that top one with the white rainbow things? What's that? Is that Mountain Megalith?
Yeah, so
oh,
that
that's
is
for having them on
yes,
colored ones on top.
correct. Are you going up?
Yep.
Boom.
Am I neglecting the other side like way too much?
I mean, you want points for buried cards, you gotta at least move off the dead point. But you will get. So this is the thing about this game
Shoot.
that's not really apparent.
Oh, shoot.
Is remember there's a lesser reward rule, and idols are below cards, and in your last eclipse phase, you usually end up with a lot of draw a card bonuses that you no longer want because there's not another round, so it's pointless to draw cards. So then those can be converted into idols. So you end up, you know, it's very easy to get like 6, 7 idol advances on the very last eclipse phase.
Okay.
So, but it doesn't mean that you should neglect it.
Okay.
But
I'll try to get up on there.
you'll get some. All right.
Do I get anything crazy awesome for being at the very, very top?
You will be getting
Points.
a point every time you advance
Okay.
past the
That's
top.
cool.
All right. I've realized now
Doesn't
that
really look like a Skyrim type thing. It's a
mismanaged
crafting and building. Is that what we were talking about?
slightly.
Sure.
Slightly. Let's go
I don't know anything
here.
about it.
Oh, I
just
didn't know if
what
you guys
Alan
read
was
that
telling
already.
me.
I'm not sure where you left off because I was.
That's where we left off.
I left
Bottom.
about
We did all that.
Okay.
All right, let's do.
And Paverson was
Oh yeah,
distilled.
distilled. We did a video on that, and I
Yeah, it stills
look
great.
like a deer in headlights. Go watch it. It's really. It's a good production, but I looked so dumb.
So who said it was a Skyrim type thing? Your nerd guy?
Yeah, the nerd guy.
Maybe he's
And
an
I
idiot.
think they meant like
Maybe we just found out.
big,
Maybe we just
the
called him
bigness
out
of
as an
it.
idiot.
He said it was as big as Skyrim, like the world is. But I don't
So
know what
maybe
you
not,
do in it.
Maybe not mechanically like Skyrim
Yeah, right.
necessarily.
He was just saying as big as the world
What
is.
you taking?
I think I have Gearworks somewhere. We were given that one by Kirk and the mat to go with it, and I don't think I've ever played it. Not sure about an open world
I'm gonna
game
take
set in
both
Middle
mammoths.
Earth. There's a new app game. Gollum's game is coming out. So yeah, the Gollum game, I heard that Lord of the Rings specifically was, I think, disappointed about some things about it, or wasn't excited. I don't remember.
Kill this guy.
Yeah, saw some stuff from outside Xbox or Extra about the Gollum one.
And then I'll take it out.
Yeah, I don't really know
I'm
much
done.
about it.
Alright.
I do play some video games if it's with Randy. There's one called Unraveled.
I want to kill some animals.
Is that the one with the sweater you just pull?
It is. No, it is. Well, they're sweater people.
Yeah.
And they're
They're
tied to
sweater
each other. It's actually really cute. And then, what's the other one, Randy? Love in a Dangerous Space Time.
Legend? Yeah,
World
Love
or
in a Dangerous
something.
Space Time, I think.
Yeah, Love in a
That was
Dangerous
really
Space Time.
good. Yeah, we gotta play that again.
Yeah, Unravel's so
So this
fantastic.
is like more indie video games,
I
or
would
are they
say
like
yes.
more
We're gonna kill some
mainstream?
stuff. Or we're gonna
I would
kill
say
some
it's more
stuff.
indie.
They're pretty well known though.
And it's
Okay.
co-op.
I don't think they're from big studios, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much creativity.
Oh,
in
It Takes
video
Two
games,
is so good. We love that one too. That's the other one that we play. So it's like
That's
a husband and wife are
Card.
not, their marriage is falling apart. They're about to get divorced, and the daughter's
Tools.
crying, and a spell gets cast, and her parents turn into these like little makeshift toys that she made of them. And all of a sudden they wake up and they're the toys, and they have to go through the house, and it's like on a farm and
See, this is
crazy.
my gripe with board game industry. Why is video game industry so creative
Yeah.
and so open?
Yeah.
Like if I try to make that board game, the backlash. How dare you? This
dare
is such
you.
a serious
People
subject.
are suffering.
This is crying baby in this game. Cancel him on BGG. Like there's
Cancel
so little
that man.
tolerance
Yeah,
for
right.
anything that's like ambiguous. Like in
You're
board
right.
games,
You're
I feel
100%
like
right.
we gravitate towards very black and white sort of villain.
Do you think it's
and
because it's a
hero.
different crowd? Because board gamers are more like shooting people.
I
and
just
there's,
think
like,
that's
less
what
of
we are
that.
accustomed to. I don't know if it's
Okay.
necessarily that's different people, because the same
Okay.
people that play these games, you guys are the same people that play these games. You play
Yeah.
board
That's
games.
true.
But it just
true.
hasn't been the rule. It's it
That
started
was
with
revealed too.
things like D&D.
Yeah.
This like hero versus monster.
Yeah.
And I feel like
So
they
interesting.
could use some moral ambiguity in
Alright,
the
we'll
games, because
take-
I'd like to play a game where it's like, maybe I am a bad guy. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, especially in role-playing games, but
You mean though, Rhino?
in board games like this, I feel like it's a lot less.
Interesting.
It's a lot less common.
Alright, then we're killing something.
It's true.
Killing a giant sloth.
You're a sloth killer.
Wow.
A sloth killer.
Sloth killer, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
I gotta kill two more
That's his,
sloths. by
he's
the
like
end of
out there on the
game.
ice. He's like, he's got a little entourage with
one.
instruments.
Alright, I think that's it.
I'm just gonna fix that for you.
I'd say one notable exception to this, though, is This War of Mine. Because that game
Yeah.
was
I don't know that
very
one.
morally ambiguous, because you have to constantly make these choices where, like, do I survive or do I, like, let this person die so I
Yeah.
can live another day?
Oh, see, I don't like that. I
But
don't like
and
it,
yet you
Stan.
like a game where divorced person were turned into a toys for a
no
crying
one's dying,
child.
though.
True.
That is different. We're
All
talking
right.
about life and death.
Alright,
You-
so we are at the end.
We are at the end of the round 3, so we're almost over with this. All right, let us. Wait, eclipse piles. We were having so much fun.
Yep.
We never did our.
I got my eclipse
piles.
pile. Wait.
I'm gonna
what
put
do I
2
want?
cards in my eclipse pile.
I got one.
Are you ready for this jelly?
Yep.
All
I'm
right,
scared.
flip 'em.
1 1/2.
I have 2.5.
So do
you
I.
have 3, 4.5.
Plus
Because
I
you
have
remember,
this.
yes.
Yeah, you're the best, though.
So you have 4.5. How much?
I
do you
really
have?
like winning
1
that.
1/2.
1.5 total. So I beat Randy. So we actually stay in this position.
Okay.
So we gonna start with you. First, you get your, if you like Megalith, or you can always take a lesser reward.
These are discard, right? Because I.
Not yet, because
Play them as-
you'll need
Oh,
to
you're
collect
right,
their
okay.
bonuses. So hold on to
This
them.
is my hand still, and
Yep,
these are my.
that's your hand.
Okay.
So first
So-
you get this.
Yep. I will do something amazing. Does it? Oh gosh. Well, okay, wait, let me think for a second. Do I have any tools? I do. I'd like to kind of build off my own stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I'll go here because I
Alright.
think food
So
might
you
be
get-
nice.
2 bacon cheeseburgers.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, and then you
Sounds
get
good.
you get these.
I want that.
So you get
32-piece
a
set.
tool,
Yes.
and then you can bury a card. It can come from your discard pile or
I'm
your
good.
hand. All right. Now you can get rid of these.
Now I can get rid of
You can
these.
bury.
Then let's look at our.
I got it figured out.
All right, purple player. So I see you get a point right off the bat there from the river lands.
I get a point right off the bat there for the Riverlands.
Yep. For the waterfall. Then you get 2 idols.
Yes.
No.
Nope.
Idols are here. Do you want to start traveling
Oh,
here?
because I
or do
thought you were
wanna-
saying my point.
Oh, do you want to keep going up there?
I feel like I should start on the other track at this point.
I mean, they both have a merit, but yeah.
Fine,
it's up
give me
to
the
you.
other one. Give me my
Well, you
original.
should maybe go
All
up
right, so
one
you
and
get.
one. Huh?
So
Yeah,
you
1
get,
and 1.
All right, so you get. Okay, so 1 and 1, and you get a
Specialist
for
into
your
my hand.
Yeah, you got it.
Because there's no.
So, then you also get 2 more food, which you won't be able to take
2
because you
more
mixed
food,
out.
which I won't be able to take.
And you get one more megalith build.
And I get 1 more megalith build. Okay. Sorry, I have to repeat things.
So you can put it on top of
Oh.
those. That would net you 6 points
6
because
points.
it's 2
Let's
of
do it.
your color, and so 6
really
points.
want that.
10, 16, boom. All right, and then we move on to your own board. You.
So I get.
So you have, let's see,
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 advances divided by 2. You get 5 points.
You think I'm doing good, babe?
I think
I'm
so.
doing terribly.
Then you get a tool.
Then I get a tool.
You get another advance. Which one?
I
do you
mean,
want?
I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, you might as well.
I want to go to the
reach
top so
of the
bad. Just
mountain.
I gotta get up there.
And then you get to draw 2 cards.
2 cards. Put them into my hand.
You got it. All right.
Sweet.
I have a draw a card thing. Sure, I'll draw.
I feel like it might just be because board gaming is relatively newer industry so far as going more widely appreciated. The past 10 years or so have been incredible, whereas video
then
games
I
have
get
had like 30 plus
2,
years. Yeah.
and
Time to adapt
this.
and do what they want with it, and it's become the norm in that realm.
Yeah, but video games aren't. Video games are not like older than board games, right? Like video
True,
games is more
true.
recent.
But they're more popular.
But I
as
also
soon as they were
think-
invented, everyone was playing video
Yes,
games.
I just think that maybe they originated from a different place,
Okay.
right? Like where board games sort of originate from being like with other people.
Yeah,
and
like
I think
family
they're more
game night.
right? Like oh, they're
Leave It to
friendly or
Beaver.
they're infused with like positivity and
Yeah.
like good morals. Whereas video games like you're alone in the basement. Let's murder
Well,
somebody.
they have things
my
like
gosh.
Fable and everything. and
Yeah.
There
That's
was.
true.
There's all
There's, like,
sorts
a
of
lot
varieties,
of,
but
like,
yeah, I think
So
it's
it
Grand
hatched
Theft
as...
Auto, where you're just going.
right.
Yeah.
right. All right. Anyway,
That's not
Before I
good.
get completely sidetracked, so I get two megalith builds. So let us
There's
build.
a lot of garbage out there that people play that
some
I'm like,
megaliths.
like young kids and
Oh,
stuff.
I
It's scary.
forgot you were there.
We'll take.
Do you want me to help you? I'm not offended.
Problem is, I don't know what to do.
That's fine. You can put your arm in my face.
This is really painful. I think just to make it easier on myself, I'll just go here for a tool, and then I'll just drop this over the top for 2, 4, 6, 8 points.
Ugh.
How do you get 8 on that one?
Because they're all my color, so I get 2 for
you,
each.
you get the score because you're
I want that,
making
but I
it
don't
bigger or
two-piece
whatever.
Yeah, so for if it was another player color or a neutral gray color, you only get 1 point.
So I only have 2
But you
left.
get 8
Yeah.
because you're scoring this entire thing.
No. Each one of your color gives you 2 points.
Oh, okay.
Each one a neutral or other player color gives you 1 point. And then if I build on top of yours, you actually get a point for each of your color that's underneath.
Sure.
So, like, building on top of other people isn't as efficient.
Randy, you just you ran games for 3 days straight.
Food, which
And
is
mushy.
no.
He's very
two,
tired.
I'm gonna
Mushy,
go
but, yeah.
1, 2, and 2 more points.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Come on,
and that's
Stan.
it. Oh.
I feel like a McDonald's run is in my future.
Oh wait, and now I have
Just
this.
thinking that.
So I have.
I haven't
so
had
2,
dinner, so.
4, 6. I get 8 more from these.
Oh yeah, I did. I had pickles.
What a Workshop is developing a new video game set in the Middle Earth universe. Probably not out till 2020.
Is that what I'm thinking of? That is
Maybe.
what I'm thinking of. It's What a Workshop game.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Maybe that's the one.
I don't know about garbage, but there are a lot of yeah, ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Let me
it's
go back.
10.
Ooh.
Yeah, covers his close.
All right, Randy, I'm done. You can go ahead and do
Yeah,
your
I'm a
thing.
stupid
There are a lot of
loser
board games that
idiot.
get one print run and are basically forgotten.
Turn order
Yeah, that's
track.
true.
Ooh.
Yes. Although it's also true with a lot of video games are.
All right, give me one on the right hand track there.
That's yes, fish and chips. That could be what they were talking about in Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. It was that
Eclipse pile.
because they were talking with
get
the
a
Weta
tool.
Workshop employee.
Terrain tiles. I
know,
get a
colors.
tool, which I max out. On
But you can
tools.
take a food instead.
Oh, that's right. And then I get a idle track. We'll do the right hand side again.
Bloop.
And
Yeah, I
get a point.
agree. Beyond Dead.
1 point.
Oh,
Getting
I
up
forgot I
early on
get
the
2 points
weekends,
for that
even if it's for fun, is not always the best. I agree. Endless Winter aside, what is your most anticipated game through the
And
end
then-
of this
That's
year?
it.
Oh, hold on. How many of
Better
these
word.
guys do you have killed?
Dos Equis. I got 3 points.
So you get 3
for
points
that.
from that.
Randy was just asked that actually and had an answer. I do not because I
And
don't
then
keep
I draw a
track.
card
Right.
and I get another tool that I can't use, so I guess I'll take a food.
What's your most anticipated game?
Resurgence too.
Endless Winter Side. What is your most anticipated game through the end of the year? I've got. War of the Ring is kind of up there. It's a card game.
Surely. What's up? What am I
I got Turing Machine coming, which I know
you
is
draw
out. But
5.
I'm looking forward to that
Oh,
one.
jeez.
Randy, did you get all your board bonuses, your
I
tool,
did.
and which
yeah,
can be
it
a
took
food?
me. It took me virtually no
He's
time at
already
all,
done.
Stan.
Okay. Retrieve. All right, we're in the last round.
I did all this to get the monolith, and I forgot that your other stupid village is there.
No, that's fine. You still get it because
No,
it's
you got,
2.
You got 4
No.
influence there.
Oh, that's true.
See?
Oh, teaching your own game.
I wasn't even trying to.
Oh, but I did forget to get 2 food from up there.
Yep.
Forgot I was out in the middle of nowhere up there.
Out in the bonus.
On a UP.
Yep. Up in the UP.
All right.
Oh,
well,
it's a
you
whoopee.
you are still in the lead
I
there.
am still on the lead. All right, I think what I want to do.
Ellen.
Oh, Ellen,
That's a
why
butt ton
won't
of
you
cards.
quit leading?
Yeah,
I'm obsessed with doing that, man.
I'm a loser, baby.
So here, how about this little cutie?
But don't you kill me.
I
All
pay a
right.
tool
Yes.
to place a megalith,
Ian O'Toole.
and I will place.
You could put it on top of
Yeah.
those 4.
What?
No.
Oh.
But then you would only get 4 points, and
That's
I would
stupid.
get 2.
Stupid. I mean, you're not stupid.
No,
I'm not trying to say
I
that.
know what you're
What
saying.
I don't
about
know,
right
though.
here? I can go up 2 on there. Oh no, I have to
It
start
has to
on
be
a stupid thing.
orthogonal. No,
Oh.
you don't. It can be orthogonal adjacent to anyone.
So I could go there.
No, because it wouldn't be orthogonal adjacent,
Oh.
but the one underneath it you could.
I'll do that.
So you could get an idle track and a burial out of it.
Yes, an idle track and a burial.
Which I
Do I want to point? No, I should start doing this a little bit.
But and the burial, you could just bury this because you won't use it again.
I won't.
No, because it's the last round.
Oh, bye.
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 Oh, can you
What?
don't forget to
Oh,
recall
shoot.
your
Randy, look how tacky we are.
your
I'm the
jants.
tackiest.
Look at it, babe. Seriously.
Because I am.
Because like that's where I'm going. He's
I
like,
know.
this is-
tackiest.
He's like,
I've
I'm
already
not
planned
moving.
All 3 of my movements.
Okay, also, I want to do this. And I have to pay a card to do it, right?
Because it's your second one.
Because it's my
He
second
says, Randy,
card.
how many games did you teach this last weekend and played?
Good question.
I taught every game I played.
Really?
Yep.
Except Exploding Kittens. I mean,
Cat in the Box.
Cat in the Box.
That's
sorry.
right. Somebody else taught it for him. Taught it. You taught it. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
played it again.
Can you
And
give me 1 point?
somebody taught that one. That's true.
Or
so
I
how
already got
many?
one. I need a point, right?
Yep.
So I already took a...
12?
I took one.
12,
Oh, you
14?
took it already?
I'll take it if you want.
Probably 12 taught games. Probably 12
Point.
taught games.
Yeah, that sounds right. You were constantly going, man. It was crazy. Teaching is hard. I know because I did it one time and it was terrible and I had to get someone to help me. What?
Yeah, I haven't even got my shipping notice for
it.
Flamecraft yet.
Which aminals do you want? You want those glyptodons?
I do like killing them.
Or do you
But
like
for set collection at this
slaughtering
point-
glyptodons?
Flip don't do it.
So it
You
costs you
taught
2
Arco
tools.
every day from when I
Two
say.
tools. I got that.
I only played Arctova once. Yeah.
And then also
There
2
was another guy that was running Arctova
labor.
a bunch.
Oh,
I almost
really?
taught
For
Arctova
why?
again to a group,
'Cause
but then
if you look on this, it's
they
a
had
tool and a
somebody that
labor
knew
for
how to
each.
play it
Well, you could
already.
pay with these guys. You don't have to pay with food.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. I'll pay with the guys. So...
You have a hunter? Or no?
I
you
do, yeah.
Yeah, a hunter gives you 2 labor towards
Oh.
hunting.
2 labor?
Yeah, 'cause
oh,
it's
1,
one,
2.
yep.
I'll use that.
Conditional. All right, and then you get a random animal.
Again? Oh, because I'm sliding down the thing.
Right, and then you can kill an animal.
Ooh, I'm going to
Why'd
kill
you go to
something.
hunting first, Ellen?
I don't know.
So you hate me? You want to
Wait,
steal my
what's
moves?
this dude got to offer me? Which one's better? This one goes on. They're the
Yeah,
same.
either
They're
you
the
want to
same.
really kill an mammoth because he refills you to the max and you're maxed out.
I kind of wanted to maybe do set collection with Glyptodons, but at this point, he gives me another idol, and
But
I'm
you don't
gonna,
really, I don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna do that. Right?
Yeah, and then you get another
Just-
food.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, cool.
I don't know. One of
and
these days, I won't murder Glyptodons. That is not this day.
Not today.
Today's
They're
not
like they
that
look
day.
like possums. That's why.
Today is not a lucky day to be a glyptodon.
No, it ain't. A Glyptodon should do it.
How many animals did you take?
Just took 2.
Okay, so we always refresh to 4, and that's
Yes.
okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. It's one more than a number of.
Want me to do it right now?
From,
No,
at the end.
no,
from the between.
All right, I'm gonna also play this
Everybody
altars.
scared me. I'm also looking forward to Earth. I don't know what Earth is.
You know what Earth is? It's a planet we live on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never-
What is this bloody Earth?
What is this bloody Earth you talk
So
about?
is it like Wisconsin?
I got my copy of Flamecraft about a week ago. Did you already read that?
Yeah.
So excited.
I haven't got mine
Aw.
yet. I haven't even gotten the shipping.
I saw a lady wearing a T-shirt at a board game store with Flamecraft on it. I'm like,
Oh, really?
I kind of want that one because it is adorable.
Do you have it coming in?
What? A T-shirt?
No,
Oh.
the game.
Oh,
The more
I just want.
important, the more important of those two things.
I just want the T-shirt. Yeah, they have 17,000 17,000
I know.
Flamecraft pledges to fulfill in North
place-
America.
They did like $2.5 million or something like that.
It's
Crazy.
vaguely nice
Could
to know I'm
you
not the only
move
person
it
waiting for
up
it.
the glacier for me, that away towards towards the juicy land.
When you are done, there's
Yes.
a question for you.
What does it say?
Stan, what's the most challenging part of game design for you?
Getting companies interested in publishing it.
Ooh, yeah.
People don't think of it as a part of being board game designer, but it's pretty much essential because if you don't go around like constantly trying to convince people, hey, publish my game, you're never gonna get any.
Do you
Yeah.
feel like you really need to be an extrovert? Because I feel like you are.
I think it doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to be.
'Cause you
and
can
I
have
am
someone-
definitely like easy. Well, I'm also a nurse, so like it's my job to
Yeah.
like constantly talk to people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tough. If someone like finds it tough to like engage strangers, and like there's a lot of rejection, there's a lot of
You gotta have thick skin is what he's trying to say.
rudeness. Yeah, like.
Ooh, I can
You
handle
know,
that.
like people, like I can't tell you how many times people canceled on me or came late.
Oh.
I'm not complaining. It's just a normal thing.
Sounds
right?
like you're crying to me.
Right. Oh, poor me with all my published games. But it is a thing. It's a part of it. It's a part of it is like getting told no 15 times and being told, oh, this isn't good enough, and then yet down the road someone else then likes it and publishes it as is, but it wasn't good enough for the first 3 people. It's very arbitrary. You have to have like confidence in your own stuff, because if you don't believe your stuff is good enough, then the first time somebody tells you it's bad, you can be like, oh, I guess they're right,
I guess
it's terrible.
not good. Oh yeah.
But I bet you a lot of good games you have on your shelf, someone will told these designers on the first and second and third try, oh, this is never gonna get published. Like I've heard it put that way, which is funny. A lot of times people will say like, oh, it's not for us, or it doesn't fit our catalog.
Yeah.
And sometimes people will say, oh, are you kidding me? That's a terrible idea.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's
no
fine,
way.
So yes, you have to do a lot of that.
And then Beanzilla34, hello, that's a great name. Thanks for being here. Asks, if I'm in Era 2, can I still get Era 1 Sacred Stones?
Yes, yep. So they are all unlocked. You can think of a second era stones as just being kind of temporary locked.
Okay. And Earth is a Kickstarter board game. Got it. The biggest challenge in designing a game is making it appeal to Ellen Kirby. Oh yes, I am a tough critic.
Yeah.
We need to get you an obsession shirt, Ellen. Yes,
Yeah, you would wear
So I'm not a teacher of games. We all know this, right? So at the convention this weekend, I was like, I'm gonna teach a game, and one of my friends was like, what about Obsession? I've always wanted to try it, and I've played it 30,000 times. And
That's
so
a
I'm
lot
like,
of times too.
I
That
know.
is a
I was like,
lot.
I'm gonna try to teach this thing. I opened the box and freaked out. Like I actually felt panicky.
I'm
I don't
done.
get panicky. I was feeling panicky. And I walked around and I asked about 5 people to help me, and they're like, I don't know how to play it. So finally, Bill from our board game group for the win. He came over, explained the game in about 7 minutes.
What, the Obsession?
Obsession.
Do you think my wife would like that
She
game?
would
She
love
likes Downton Abbey. She likes
Let me tell you,
Right up your alley.
she will love
Gilded
it.
Age. She
It's so thematic. You have your ladies' maids, and oh my gosh, it's fantastic.
Yes.
Anyways, I did find out something about myself though. As long as and I will work up to it. I'm not giving up. But as long as the gameplay is discussed as a whole in the beginning, like here's how you play, and then the person leaves and I take over, I'm a good guide through the game. I have a very difficult time articulating how to play in the beginning.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And I didn't really know that until this convention. So now that I've pinpointed the issue, I think I'm going to work on trying to do that. Flamecraft had something like 30,000 backers. That project went
crazy.
wild. Why did it go wild? Because of
They
cute
did a really good
dragons,
job
or
with
did they
that.
do such
Well,
a
I mean,
good job?
It was kind of just the right time, I think.
Yeah,
and it was
yeah,
just-
it's
Was
one
it
of
a
those
lucky
things.
thing?
You know what? It's one of
Well,
those things that you could try to do exact same thing they did, and nothing would happen. Like you could do
Right.
cute whatever, simple gameplay, cool components, do the same marketing, do the same, hire the same artist. You repeat all that, and you will end up with like a complete dud. It's just those things are
crazy
just
to
like
me.
perfect storms.
Yeah.
No one knows why they happen. People try to puzzle it out for years. But if we could just copy this, then we would just end up with the same campaign over and over because it would always work. But if you look at a lot of successful games, like Everdell was another one. That's
my
like
gosh,
was
that
huge
game's
and still is
still
all these
pumping
years
out.
later. And there's been so many like Everdell wannabes. Like first
Yeah.
of all, that artist is huge,
Yeah.
right? So they've illustrated a ton of stuff, and a lot of their stuff was successful. But there was, like I see people do these like cute forest critters,
Yeah, that's a
Euros,
big
and
theme.
they don't even
It's a big
anywhere
thing right now.
near Everdell.
No.
So
No.
it's just one of those things.
Judy is excited to see Endless Winter on the table. Fantastic game. Also hope you're doing well and that your wrist is okay. It's been a while, so I'm assuming you're healed. Sorrow Song, play Obsession immediately. Randy, what did I just do here? I'm ruining my life. Brandy, I just made the chat disappear.
How'd you do that?
I don't know. I was just trying to scoot it over.
Shenanigans.
Oh!
Drag it over to the right hand side.
And let it go right there?
No, that's the top. So off to the left hand side of the screen.
I'm all, oh, there we go. That was cute.
Alright.
7 minutes is insane. The playthrough I did on Sunday explanation was 30 to 45. No, it was so fast and thorough. It was really good.
It's
So
all
good.
it's a skill too, explanation. So I went
Yes.
to
It was probably like 10 to 15
when
minutes.
we were published in Rurik, before it was published, we were at the first exposure hall at Gen Con, and we had all these slots, and I think Kirk scheduled like 24 of these demos for people, and everyone was signed up for it, everyone to see it, and he could pitch that game, he could explain it in like 10 minutes.
It's amazing.
flat.
That's amazing.
And he's like, well, why don't you try? And I designed the thing, and I was trying to explain it to him. It took me like 15 minutes.
That
And
makes
he
it
was
feel
like,
so much better,
no,
actually.
he's like, you can do better. He's like, here's how you do it. And then he explained it back to me. So, point being is, just
Wow.
because I made the game doesn't mean I'm like best at explaining it.
Stan.
He like practiced it. He figured out how to. He's a very detail oriented man.
He is.
So he must have sat there and figured out the best way to like explain in the shortest amount of time possible, and like be as efficient as possible with
Yeah.
explanation. And then I sort of went off the thing that he like
Yeah.
how he explained it, and I still explain it that way. Because
You know what?
it's
I'm
such
going
a
to work
good way.
on that because I'm sick of telling myself I can't do it. Yes, I can, and I'm going to get better. I just need to pick a game that I like
Sure.
know very
All right.
well. Chrissy, you're going to help me. She's also used to be scared to teach games and is amazing at it. Like, really good.
I believe that she's got that.
Chrissy's just
She's
smart.
got an
She's
easy
just super
going too.
articulate.
Like I feel like it'd be easy for her to
Yeah.
like.
She's
explain
really good.
something
Probably
to
no other game in history that Randy, Chrissy, and I all backed it in such a broad appeal. It is just kind of like in
Yeah.
that sweet spot. It seems
Right.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
All right.
All right.
Blue up,
fake and do
Ellen.
fair, eh? What?
You got.
Oh my
A
gosh.
couple more turns. Yeah.
Yep. I know.
Yeah.
We'll zip through this. All
We're
right, here we go.
Almost there.
We'll zip-de doo, zippity doo da, zippity day. Can I? Yeah.
Sure.
I kind of want to get more animals to try to do some like set collection-y stuff towards the end here. Is this cool? How
Yeah.
I'm doing this? I have a hunter. Is that gonna help me?
Yeah. So that gives you 2 labor
It gives
so
me
far.
2
Do you want
labor.
to see some animals?
I do.
All right.
Yep.
So that,
That's
and
one
then-
of the labors that
yep,
I have.
correct. Ooh.
Oh.
So
Sorry.
you need 1 more labor and 2 tools. to
One
take
more
both of
labor and 2
those.
tools. Yeah, I'm doing it. Boom, boom.
And then you need 1 more labor to
That's
this
true.
One
one.
more.
Yep, because you had 1 left over, which taken 2 cards.
The heck, dude? Okay,
Taking them
those.
Is that what you're doing?
Dos
Yeah.
rhinos.
Oh, the woolly
I'm taking
rhinos.
Randy's woolly
That's
thingies.
cool.
That's cool.
That's cool. And then you can kill one of the animals. you
Oh, who do you
possess.
think I'm gonna murder?
Glyptodon.
Yeah, she got to go.
All right.
Downius.
Food is full, and
More like-
I get to move up the idle track. What do you think's better,
Do
point
you?
or
You
this?
do. Well, if you can beat him on that track, you will score more
Let's
points.
do it. I'll beat him.
Right now, you're still technically behind him because he was there first.
Okay.
But
Hi, Meeple versus Meeple. How you doing? Soyla Mummy. Hello. Ooh, are we getting like raided right now? All these beautiful people just entered the Chiznat.
Raid.
Welcome, Raider. Yes. I used to be like, what is raid? I'm scared.
Oh, the
Now I love it.
Argentinians. They
It's
raid
so
a lot.
cool. They do
So nice
raid
of
a
you
lot.
guys.
I agree, Chrissy. The more I teach, the better I get, and explaining the same game goes even easier. I need to do that.
Yeah,
I really want to get better at this thing. Here's this. I don't know what he says.
Going to BG comes here for the first time. Nice. I wish I was
That's
going.
awesome. Have so much fun. And I love this. Keep saying nice things about me. Your hair's cute.
Deanzilla. Just received my copy of Endless Winter. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you, Stan, for this game. The
My
components
pleasure.
are top notch.
100%.
Was it basically the publisher that decided all of the final components, or did you have any hand in that?
No, the publisher pretty much decided, and yeah, that they didn't need any help from me because the publisher is
Well,
actually
sure, they're the ones that are doing all that.
Well, yeah, he's also like art director himself.
Oh, okay.
Who's worked a ton in board game industry, so he knows how to produce a high quality, very attractive game. So
Top
I have
quality.
been
Top-notch.
helping people and actually doing Resurgence. It was a lot of fun to be like involved so closely
Sure.
in designing the look of the game, all the components.
That
so I
game has a
love
cool
doing
look.
it. But in his case, it was it was not necessary.
Chrissy is as lovely as she is talented and always adds so much joy and
All right,
value
I'll
to
just-
every
I thought
stream
you
she
were done.
appears on.
5 more points.
Also cute hair. Totes McGee.
I got to the
What
top
just
of the
happened?
mountain. So you get 5 points if you reach the top of the burial ground thing.
Why do I feel like I was doing amazing and now you
You're
just
doing
destroyed
amazing
me?
still. Well, you'll see.
I don't.
All right.
I don't want our friendship to be ruined by this.
Let us see some cards.
All right.
I'm scared.
You got a saber-toothed cat and another stag moose.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yup.
I mean, you could snatch up them.
There's 3 stags. and
then
6
my-
points.
3
That's,
staggers.
plural
and
for
six
moose.
points.
Gosh, man. Oh, there's no way. Well, I mean.
Do you think I played a decent game?
I think so.
Really?
We're about to take your last turn ever.
What? Oof. Are you threatening me right
I mean,
now?
in this game.
You're like, you will
You
never.
don't need to play a card to go
Take it
to
up
this
again.
thing, right?
Nope.
Maybe we're just gonna play everything we got.
Now, what happens if Randy beats us out in the
We will cry about it.
Alright,
Eclipse.
I'll take the 3 stags.
It's kind of accurate. I will do this.
I'm gonna kill a sloth.
There you
Oh,
go.
you're killing one of your precious sleuths?
Well, they're giving me more money.
They give them more points, but
than
You've
they're
been
worth
hanging-
more dead. So that
Yeah,
gives
They're
you
worth more
that
death.
gives you
Most.
4 food and a tool. The sloth.
Wow.
All right, you're up.
Yep. Europe is a great
European.
place. Okay. I did the hunting thing.
Yes.
Can you go there without playing a card? If you just play like
Yes.
food and stuff?
Mhm.
Okay.
Anytime you pay like labor and tools, you can just pay
Sure.
with food and tools. So,
Okay. Food and tools aren't worth anything unless I'm on that track. which I'm
yes, and neither one of us bother. But like I said, you will get at the last round. You'll get a bunch of advances.
Okay, one guy left. What's the thing to do? Like, can I get a
Well,
stone, or
you
is
could
that am
try
I done?
to.
That's not till later. Never mind.
Yeah, you could try to. Well, I was gonna recommend another of these stones, which you need tools for.
Yeah.
And, you get a tool when you go there.
Oh,
if you use
it's
your
not enough,
shift
though.
in. You could try to spread around the map a little more. I don't know. Get some,
I feel like I boxed myself in here in the very last turns.
Yeah, something like that.
Like a boxer.
Well, you could bury. How many cards did you bury? You want to bury at least 7 to kind of max out on the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could come here. That will give you another burial.
Okay, I'll do that. I was kind of thinking about that anyway. Okay, and should I use? No.
Well, you might as well. Well, there is an eclipse phase at the end, so if you win the eclipse phase, you still kind of get the benefits of that.
And if you don't win, you just get the thing you're next to.
If you don't win, you just go down. You'll still you still get something.
Do you get that thing and below it, or just that?
No,
thing?
no. You can always take a lesser thing.
Okay. I'm gonna let that happen then. Ride that out.
And
I don't have a tool though. I don't have a tool.
Yeah. Well, maybe this one's good for you then because you can.
Poop.
Because these are worth points.
Yeah, I'm
by
not doing
themselves.
eclipse anyway. So this is 3. Oh, 1, 2.
4.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to overspend. I may as well not use that one.
You can just use two shamans. Will give you 3.
2 shamans.
Yep. So that gets you 3 points. So you can take, and you won't be able to use it, but that's okay. It's worth points already.
I'll take the 2-pointer.
Yeah, there you go, 2-pointer. And then you could spend 2 more shamans and take another one.
I don't have 2 more shamans, do I?
Oh, well, you could spend these 2 guys.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll take those 2, and then they all 1s.
Yeah, they're all 1s. So that's 3 points for you. All right.
Okay, that's something.
My last
I don't know.
one is going to be this one.
It's not a very good end turn, but whatever.
1, 2. I'll just put all my camps out there.
Wait, what? That wow sounded like simply illogical.
And I'll do.
Oh, good game, guys. Good
1,
game.
2,
I love that it's only 4 rounds. There's a lot going on, but it's really not that
4.
epically long of a game.
Stone. That's like the whole point of doing this, and I didn't end up doing that anyway. I wasted so much. I did so.
He taught 12 games. Leave him alone.
So awful.
Randy, put one of my red camp.
I think I'm just gonna quit, Stan.
Stan, he's not gonna help
it's a good
you
time
either.
to quit because it's the end.
All right, what do you got?
Put one of them on that 2. The 2-pointer over there. Yep. Put one of on the 1-pointer over there. No, the one up there. So that would be
Getting
1,
points at
2,
the end.
3, 4, and then that one. Put it on. I don't know. Put it on the 2-pointer.
With that being said, Ellen, you have to beat Stan. I don't look at that gap.
Yeah, I'll just hedge my bets.
This is me.
All right.
That's Stan. I don't think there's any way.
Stanzo.
It would be sad if Stan lost his own game. You lose all your games.
I
a lot,
lose my
don't you?
games all the time. It doesn't bother me at all. Not even a little bit. I've lost so many of them.
If the animals are going to give me more or that thing. So it's only going to give me 6 points if I go get that stone. Which I don't think it's going to be good.
I don't know. I didn't like my last turn. It made me a little sad in my
Oh,
heart.
is this going? Oh, yeah, I guess it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm
going
done.
here.
Okay.
I drew those after, anyways.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a food to draw 2.
Okay. You got one of these, so that can be a part of any set.
Oh,
That's
okay.
allowed.
All right.
So close to the end, y'all. Take it back on now. What does he say? Take it back.
Take it back now, y'all.
Take it back now, y'all.
One hop this time.
Mm-hmm.
One hop this
that.
time.
Yeah.
Slide to the left.
Classic.
Slide to the right. I guess I don't need my food and stuff for anything else. I guess I'll do one more food. Let's see what else. Let's get a couple more.
Couple more
More
contestants. Dun, dun, dun.
Glyptodon.
Glyptodon.
Oh my gosh,
Well,
2 of
stupid
them.
Glyptocrap.
2 of them, bros.
Glyptocrapo. Alright, well, it doesn't do me any good.
Are you gonna kill your
Glyptodons.
last sloth?
Randy, just do
I'm
them
just gonna
in.
go-
Do them in.
There's no point in buying
Well,
those.
do you have?
Well, I guess if I
do you
buy
have
those,
4
it's
dead
a
sloths
point.
already?
Ooh.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Why? Is 4 still a set?
4 is
When
like
he
how
has a
much I get.
special stone.
No
So-
way.
There's no reason to keep these, right? So I'm just gonna spend them
Not
anyway
really.
to get a point.
I'm
basically.
angry.
Yeah,
Nah.
just any one of them.
I'm hungry.
I'll take the Glyptodon
There you
so I
go.
can say I've.
And then you're
I'm
gonna
part
kill
of the
your sloth,
Glyptodon
which
fan.
give you a tool and 4 food.
The Glyptodons are the
All right,
best.
folks.
Here we
we're
go.
done. All right. So
I'm scared.
now we're still gonna do our eclipse. So we don't have any eclipse piles, so it's gonna be just very straightforward. So we're gonna switch because we're tied, and then you guys are gonna switch because you're tied.
Ha!
I'm actually cool with that.
So I can't build any more megaliths. I don't want to draw a card, so I'm just gonna end up taking this.
Yo.
So I'll go up here. All right. Then I'll take my eclipse pile. There's nothing. I'll take my terrain tile. So I get 2, and then so they're going to be both idle tracks because I'm taking less rewards.
Yep, I see.
Plus 2 more idols.
Yep.
So that's 2 more idle tracks. So I get 4.
Wouldn't the monolith help you more?
Megalith.
Yeah. So I can take a lesser reward. Which,
I know, but wouldn't they help you more anyway? Cause you can.
Well, I don't have any stones left.
Oh, you don't have any stones.
Oh, Randy.
See, the
okay.
problem is I have a lot of stones left.
Yes.
You can borrow mine.
Did somebody say tide? I don't think so.
I get 1, 2, 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Does that matter at the end?
Well, it is worth. There's a conversion.
Oh, son of a biscuit, son of a
And then
Pillsbury.
points wise from the board, I get 2 over there, 1 over there, 3.
All right, Stan
4,
murdered us.
5. Well, you know.
Stan, you come to my house, you drink my coffee, and then you beat me at some game. It's ridiculous.
Guilty as charged.
Not even over yet. You're like, yeah, that happened. True story.
I mean, I can see I'm doing well here. Okay, and then from my board, hold on, now that's where you really not gonna like it because I get this. I get 2 more here. And 3 cards, which is all going to be tracked. So 1, 2, 3.
We're never having him over again.
And then points. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, Stan.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Are you out of your mind?
1, 2, 3, 4,
63.
63. That's not even that bad. I sometimes score in the hundreds. Okay.
Is that your final score?
No. That's just our eclipse phase. All right, Randy, you are next.
I am awesome. Yes.
So
Give
you
me
want
up that track.
this
I want to go
one?
up 1 on that one for sure.
This one?
That
Okay.
gives me two money.
2 points. 1, 2. All
I
right.
What is
also
that, a
get
4 to 1
points?
ratio over there?
Yep.
So I'm gonna only get 1 point.
Well,
from that.
you get something from the map. So you get 2 food, 1 point, 1 tool.
2 food.
One,
Tool.
give you a point over here, and then you got
A point.
Yep. Oh, and you get a
I get
idol.
Up on the
Idol
idol.
here.
Yeah. Let's
You
go.
want
An
this
American Idol.
We'll go up on that one. So I
American
get at
Idol,
least
hey.
something.
Something. All right.
Okay.
You don't have any eclipse piles, so
No,
then you're
I get another
bored.
tool.
Okay.
I get 2 cards.
Which
I
is
guess-
idols. Which track do you want?
Okay. Well, so this is 9.
I want to be a
that'd
game
2.
teacher.
I guess this one makes more sense. 'Cause if
Take
you
your
can
game and get out,
Can I get
Kordonskiy.
3 more. Oh, cause oh no, I can't. So 2.
Yeah, so you
It'll
can
only
go
give me
1,
up 2,
2, and then you can. You get another. Yeah.
Thought I did really well.
So
Okay.
I would get an extra point by not going up on that left-hand track. So put me down on the left-hand track. Instead of that other one.
Okay, so you
Because
get
that gives you 3 points
1,
instead of
2,
dividing all
3.
this
Yeah,
by
yeah,
2.
that's fair. All right, and now Alan, you get.
Did you put me 3 up?
Yeah,
Don't forget my
I did.
points.
I got.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Don't forget my
I feel like
points.
I know you're pretty far
I
behind.
feel like I should be around the corner.
Well, it's filmed, so you can just rewind the film.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my god.
All right.
All right, here we go.
You have no eclipse pile.
No.
Your bonus is a idle
Yeah,
track.
I'll take the 2 points.
Okay.
And wins.
All right, and then you get your.
Oh, I get this too, right? I get 10 for that.
Oh, for
Oh, yeah,
crap's
you get
sakes.
10
That's
for
a
that.
ton of points. No wonder.
Yeah.
I'm not helping you at all. Stan, do you want me to do that? I feel bad.
Beating
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, you're done.
Oh, no.
You get
chance.
2. Well, food you can take. You do get a megalith over there, which
do?
you can. Yes. Which you can.
Oh, I'll put that
grab.
right up there.
All right, so that
Might
gives
as well.
you 4 points.
Okay.
That was
the
my
heck?
land point.
Has a dog been down here the whole time?
4, and it gives me 2.
What the heck?
1, 2. All right. Then you get. You get an idle track here.
Okay. So I'm thinking a point up there. Bonk my head
This
on the
one?
ceiling.
You
No,
get
if I
2
bonk my
she has
head.
2
Yeah.
idle tracks.
Will I get, if I get
No, because I have 4.
She has 4 too.
Oh yeah, she does. So you get 2 there. So you get bonk bonk.
Yeah, bonk my
that's
head.
all for that, and then you get 2 more idle tracks. You want to
2 more idle
keep
tracks?
bonking it?
Yeah, bonk my head. Let's go.
Bonk bonk.
Yeah.
And then you get 2 more idle tracks.
Yeah.
Bonk bonk.
Son of a
And then
biscuit.
you get a
Tool.
O'Toole.
Which is
Ian
okay.
O'Toole. Right
And
there.
then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 7 more for this thing.
Huh.
So 40. All right.
That's not
Not the worst.
Not the worst.
Now we're going to do endgame scoring. All right.
All right.
So offering track. So
All right,
first we're going
offering
to do
track.
food and tools.
Yep.
So yours are 1-to-1. You have 5 food, 1 tool, so 6. So that's 6 points. Okay.
I love when people do my math for me.
Then honor track buried cards. So your last time you have 6 cards. How many cards?
I think I got 6 down finally.
6. So 6 cards.
Wait, this is 5 because
No,
that's not
something
included.
else. Oh, yeah,
5
it's
cards
fine.
is fine. It's the same actually, 4 to 6. So you're only gonna get 3 points from that.
Oh, phooey.
1, 2, 3. It's all right.
I don't feel like it's
Then
all
you
right.
get tribe and culture cards. We'll actually do that last. So let's do
Okay.
your animals. So
Sure.
your slaughtered animals aren't worth anything.
That's these.
So you got a set of 2. That's 3 points. A set of 3, which is 6. So that's 9. And this guy by himself is worth 2.
10, 11.
So 11.
Sweet.
So 1. So you're at 60 points. Now you have to. So look at all the cards, including these.
Including those and
these.
my whole
Yep,
hand.
Yep, and you just figure out however many of them have points. Oh boy, he's gonna make you do it. All right, while you're doing
I
this, I'm
can't
just
count.
gonna do me own.
It's a problem.
Okay, offering track. I'm at the very top, 1-to-1. I have 6.
Do you want to zoom out so people can see Stan moving his hand along the board?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'm at the top of the burial thing. How many points did you get?
13.
13.
No, that's not very much.
1, 2, 3, 73. Look at that.
Yay!
Temporary
Everybody,
head.
take a mental picture
3,
of
4,
this.
5. So I did get to
won.
7 cards, and I'm first. So that gives me 15 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. You didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
I kind of did. I'm not gonna
For a
lie.
second there.
I made you
kinda
coffee.
did.
I actually put a little something in there to make you slower.
5 did not work. 8 more for my animals. 1, 2,
Dang
3,
it.
4, 5, 6, 7,
What is
8.
he doing to us?
I am doing.
You're doing phenomenally because you said you
1,
normally get like
2.
80,
Oh, so I've scored how more? 3, 4, 5.
but
6,
average like 80.
7, 8, 9, 10. 11,
way
12.
too much caffeine.
12 more.
Giving you
So,
decaf
1, 2,
next time.
Experience generally helps. Take your game and get out, Kordonskiy.
Yep. All right.
much caffeine in there, I guess,
Yep.
Phooey.
Finally, I'm done.
All right. I got 0 and then 3 points.
Oh yeah, let's hear it. 1, 2, 3.
And then
Please, I just
Wait,
don't.
no,
I
you
just want to
can be
beat
3
Randy.
points. How many cards did you bury?
I was second and I got 1 to 3 cards, right?
Oh my gosh, you're right. I thought for some reason you buried more than that.
Yeah, I didn't, Stan.
You did
Oh.
not. All right, and then I guess your untipped animals.
You're
I'm doing this
undeads.
one first.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Oh, Ray, you're just so tired.
Don't be like Randy.
Isn't
Don't
Stan the red
play.
one? No.
I got 14
Oh yeah,
animals.
shoot, Stan.
14?
Yeah,
You're
14
red.
animals.
I'm purple.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, so what were you supposed to have?
Yeah, I just kind of moved her at the very end. So I had like,
Oh yeah, because you're like, oh.
yeah,
like
so I
here.
would just be like, yeah.
I was at 73.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So over 100 is totally possible to do. And
Would you have 107?
Yeah.
I
just
think
wanna
if
flip that so bad.
if I had the expansions in here, I probably would have gotten at least another 100 points.
Probably. But yeah, no, it's I've done well for myself.
I'm gonna have to track
This
the
angle I'm looking at is
expansions
really cool,
around.
like with the guys and the minis. I like that there's only one big mini and the rest are just normal wooded ones. I think that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like it that they base it on Miko's art.
Yeah.
You know that.
Very awesome.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Micho.
Micho, you got me saying.
Stan.
See, I
Wait,
taught
Randy, are you done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're done.
That's your final score?
All right. Let's not be rude now.
Yeah. rematch. How did it go last time, I always see? Do you remember who won?
I got
you
like
won, but
30
it was
points
much
last time.
closer.
Yes, I feel like it was, and I feel like Ellen did really poorly.
I
that
did
time.
horrible, yeah.
I feel like last time we played, I was coaching you, and yeah, it didn't matter. You were just uncoachable.
No, yeah.
Uncoachable.
That's what they say about him.
Uncoachable.
Ooh, Jeremy Howard is here.
Jeremy.
What, Jeremy?
He
Isn't
said
it past your
it's-
bedtime?
it's- Stan's world famous
designer. And a couple overrated Kirby's. Yeah.
Yes. I didn't hear you say that at all this weekend, so I needed it. Thank you.
Seriously.
Watch it, Jeremy. There's mods about now. That's true. There's mods afoot.
Wait, are there the
That's true.
most overrated?
So ever
Kirby's?
since Jeremy's known us, and he didn't even know us when you said this, he's like, "You guys are overrated."
Oh, that sounds like Jeremy.
And I should say, you're just jealous of our jizz jazz. That's what I say to Jeremy. He wishes he has much jizz and jazz as we do. But he doesn't. So anyway, you guys, that is Endless Winter. I love it. Jizz jazz. You want it, trust me.
Remember, it doesn't take this long in real life.
It does
when you
not.
aren't goofing around.
We
the whole
were
time.
acting like a bunch of knuckleheads, and it was worth every second
It
of
was. I love goofing around.
You gotta sing, you gotta say dumb stuff, you gotta do accents like this. We didn't even get into the water tower stuff.
The water
We didn't
tower.
say water tower
What
once.
did we film when we? No, we were. I think
No,
that
we were
happened in our
playing
own
your
time.
body
Ew.
making game.
Oh yeah, we played Abomination.
Oh no, we were doing the
Disgusting.
water tower with, was that Rack and Tacken? Was that what we were playing?
Oh,
Water
yeah,
tower?
because it was the railroad.
Maybe it was a water.
Water tower. I don't know.
No, it was. Yeah, it was Raccoon Tycoon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's some water
It
tower
was.
in
It
there.
was.
It's
it
rack
was,
and
it
tackin'.
was.
Stan.
Yeah, it is.
You guys, is that how you pronounce it?
Oh, yeah,
and
rack and
Tacken?
tackin'.
Good to know.
Yeah. Anyways, fantastic game. I don't have anything else to say about it. I just
Yep.
like it.
It's really good.
Go
That's my
get it
raving
right
review.
now.
Just buy it, okay? It's good. Done,
really
done.
good.
That's it. You don't need to know anything else about it.
Boom.
It's good.
We've proven it.
What are some of the expansion stuff that does do?
So
Does do?
a couple of expansion pieces actually replacements. So there's 5 of these specialists that come. There's 5 more. So you can replace. So they each have a stack, and you can mix and match them. However
Okay.
you want. You just can't have the same one. So
Sure.
you can't have two hunters, whatever. So that's one of them. The other one replaces the animals. So it makes the animals kind of
Just
give you
fine.
more points. So they're all different animals. Again, you can mix and match them because they're also color coded. So you can take like the yellow ones, which is Sabertooth in this one, and add Cave Lion, which is another yellow one in that one. And so that just gives you more replayability. There's one that's Canine Familiars, which just adds these dogs that are like half a labor towards certain tasks.
Oh.
So you're trying to like get them and pair them up with like the guys that are good at a task just to get a
that's cool.
bonus. It's kind of a cute little thing. It's not a major.
It's
The
cute.
major one that they have,
The heck is that?
the 2 major ones are the rivers and rafts, which is really changes the way that the main map works. So I don't necessarily recommend learning it like first,
Sure.
because once you wrap your head around this map, you're like, okay, I get it. It's fairly easy to understand. But then river and rafts, there's like a river. You have to go down the river. Your camps don't start in the middle; they enter from the edge.
Oh, interesting.
So there's a lot more like, how do I get, here you can get to anything fairly fast from the
Yeah.
middle. River in rafts, it's like your raft is like a moving camp, and there's all these things that are really, really fun just with the main map. And then it also has like fish that you can fish. So it really adds a lot. And then the draw one, when it comes with dry erase boards, it adds a whole another action. So we have essentially 4 actions. So it adds a 5th action, which is cave painting. And so you get a dry erase pan, you get your own cave painting board, and when you take that action, you get to kind of draw around the animal, connecting the dots, and as you circle or enclose certain bonuses, you get those
Oh,
bonuses.
that's so awesome.
So it's a lot. So if you would have put everything, that
Weird.
it really makes the game, much heavier, much longer. But it is something that you can really enjoy if you like much heavier, longer games.
Yeah.
There's also like
That's
monuments where you put these landmarks on the main map. It also sort of changes the way you interact with the main map.
Jeez.
There's quite a bit.
Is this one expansion we're talking about, or like
No,
multiple
they're
coming out?
all.
Okay, I was
So
like,
there's
okay.
rivers and rafts,
Y'all
cave
crazy.
paintings, monuments, canine familiars, ancestors. They envision this as like they wanted this to go out with like 6 expansions in tow, so it
Sure.
was, sort of all out
That's
blitzkrieg of
crazy.
expansions.
Right.
Yeah.
So when that's gonna show up, if you went all in, it also comes with neoprene mats, upgraded pieces. That box shows up at your door. It's gonna be
It's a
large.
hefty one, yeah.
It's gonna be a large box.
That sounds amazing, though. It's a fantastic game. Sorrow Song says, looks good. Chrissy says, just buy it. Don't
right.
think, just buy. It was a great time. Head to bed. Already way too late with work in the morning. Good night. Lies are wise, Aries. What? Oh, we're live. Our kids just walked around. They're like, good night. Okay, good night, guys. Love you. See you in the
Love you
morning.
guys.
Go to bed. Okay. Little family moment.
Mothering
brought to you
done.
by the Kirby's.
10 out of
Yeah,
10.
yeah, I nailed it
Sam,
today.
as
I
always,
did.
it's fantastic.
Thank you for
So good to
having
have
me.
you,
I have so much
yeah.
fun coming here. I'm just gonna design games just so I can keep coming
Just
here.
that's
and
the only
playing
reason.
games.
No money.
It's a,
no.
it's a social thing.
It
you
is.
Well, if there's ever a game that you're dying to play that's not yours, you are welcome to come as well.
Absolutely.
I mean,
sometimes you gotta just have fun and not work.
Most of the games I like are not mine.
No.
I mean, I like my
I
own
love
games,
that.
don't get me
Of
wrong.
course.
But I also like games that are mine.
Yeah,
And there's
yeah,
a
that
lot
makes
more
so
of
much
them
sense.
than my
Well,
games.
of course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
thousands
sense.
of them, Yeah.
All right,
Alright,
guys.
guys.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much for
thank you.
tuning in, staying with us. It was a long night, long haul, and we had a blast. Bye.
Look at
Yeah.
my eyes.
You are so tired. Go to bed.
Right now.
Good night.